Hello and welcome back to Crit Happens Plays Curse of Strahd. I'm your and thoughtful dungeon master today that always has your back. I'm Andrew Pierce, and here we have our Barovian adventurers. Say hello, adventurers.
No.
Hello.
Hello.
Gets better and better every single time. So, last we left off, our adventurers faced down the abbot, while restrained, bound, and ready to be harvested. After a few brief discussions with the abbot, revealing his true identity to be Tristan Winters, an early version of Weft Webster, he signalled to his followers to execute Weft by slitting his throat. Thankfully, Tilly Brightspark crashed through the stained glass window of the abbey after seeing their friends in trouble. Following closely behind Tilly was Irina, sporting a whole new shadowy look, wielding two large rapier-like weapons. A short fight ensued with the abbot and his cultists, and all the members of the Bull Coppers were freed. With the introduction of Tilly and Irina, the abbot retreated deep into the depths of the abbey below. Making a quick decision, the party decided to utilise a mysterious teleportation portal that had appeared in the main hall, taking them all back to the Baron's mansion in Vallaki. While within this mansion, the group decided to catch their breath and prepare themselves to rescue Orion, who did not join them and is still in Kresk. Preparations consisted of Samir having a potential commune with the Matron of Ravens, Pharaoh receiving an answer phone message from the mysterious Scroll of Identify, and Asai strapping a bear trap to a reanimated corpse of Emil for reasons currently unknown. We perk up after a long rest in the town of Vallaki with our main group. So guys, it's the next morning. You all know that this is the final day of the solstice reset. Tomorrow, the light in Barovia will return. But for now, we are still in complete darkness. You see it all out the windows surrounding the mansion that you currently occupy. You do all hear the various sounds of the Vallaki townsfolk outside getting ready for the day by setting up their wares and their various stalls. You hear a few children that can be heard outside as they're playing. You hear a loud thud against one of the western wooden walls of the mansion. And then there's a timid knock at the front door. The scene is yours.
Fine, I'll go answer the door. If anyone's going to die, it should be me.
Cool.
It's Chainsaw Man.
I'm really, really tired though, so I'm just going to open it really slowly and be like, what?
Cool. Would anyone else like to join Samir in the hallway of this mansion? So if you remember right, the hallway is a long, thin hallway with the rooms either side of it. Or does nobody care about the knock at the door right now?
I'll just kind of clear my head out of the doorway around the corner.
So as you open the door, Samir, there's nobody there. Could you go ahead and make a perception check for me, please?
Oh, I must be more tired than I thought.
10. So with a 10, you don't see anybody, but you do hear the faint laughter of children. It appears as though they've played knock a door run on you. No,
I don't like creepy laughs of children in Barovia. I'm just going to shut the door.
Mm-hmm. Cool. As you shut the door, you turn around, and a voice creeps into your head, about 20 feet behind you. Hello, I'm back. And as you turn around, there stood at the end of the hallway is Krechkov, Fidel.
Wait, has Samir ever met Kreshkov?
I was going to say, does Samir even know him? I don't think so.
You do. You met him in Vallaki the day before Tilly left.
He was in the tavern.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm just going to shout really loudly down the corridor, guys, that little shit that keeps following you around is back.
That would be me. You're right. How you all doing?
Sorry, is he in the house?
Yeah, I'm in the house.
Right.
I mean, it was nice having clean shoes while it lasted.
Burn the house down. Just burn it down.
You do notice, with a couple of your passive perceptions, that he is wearing some pretty fancy shoes right now.
Where'd you get those shoes, Krichkov?
Are they Orion shoes?
Make me a perception check, please, Farah. I don't know. Got 'em. Just found them.
Did you steal
around.
them? Insight check.
I mean,
21.
With Farah's 21, you instantly recognise these as Orion's shoes.
Where the fuck did you get Orion shoes from?
I mean, Orion's shoes? I mean, I just found some shoes sat by a lovely lake in Kresk, where you all once were.
Have you been following us around, you weird little child thing?
No, I just happened to be in Kresk when you guys were in Kresk.
What, on fucking business?
Yeah, business.
Did you have some shoes to shit in Kresk?
I'm sorry. Do you just think that I just don't do anything? I just spend my day to day just moseying about? No, I've got things.
That is exactly what we think.
I've got links. I've got business contacts to come about, you know?
I didn't realise that shitting in shoes was an empire.
Oh, look, that's a hobby, yeah? I also have other business ventures, like I need to look into where the wine's gone. I need my wine. Have you guys had anything to do with that?
Depends why you're here.
I mean, should we wait for Dimitri?
Why the fuck is Dimitri coming?
This is bad news, guys.
He said he'd meet me here. Have you seen him?
I think... Can we have the shoes back, please?
Yeah, give us Orion shoes.
No. They're mine.
How much gold do you want from?
How much gold do I want? Right, well, yeah, now we're talking. How much you offering?
No, you say how much you're willing to part with them for, and then we'll negotiate from there.
I'll be honest, I don't really want to sell them, but if you want to make an offer, I'll see how I'm feeling. That's how this works, buddy boy. Entrepreneur, Kresk on me.
Why don't I just pull them off of your crispy corpse after I burn the shit out of you?
Yeah. You can try.
I'll help.
How will you now?
Do it, Tilly. Do it.
Tell you what. I'll tell you what. I'll make you a deal, Tilly Brightspark. If you can hit me and damage me, I'll give you the shoes for free.
Whoa.
Everybody wins.
Does Emil have shoes?
All right. Deal.
Because of his werewolf nature, Jim, I'd say no. You probably barefooted that one on Emil.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
Well,
Well,
good luck, Tilly.
Any other stipulations you want to make before we just go ahead and do it? Or?
well, I'd like to understand what your method of trying to damage me would be. That would be a nice little insight, you know, a little bit of a challenge for me.
All right. I would clutch my holy symbol and smite you with the divine.
Oh, one of those, is it? One of those uncounter-spellable motherfuckers. Well, that would be cheating.
Ah, so you want to counterspell me? So good to know that.
Shit. I'll tell you what. This has been, so far, a battle of wit and a battle of intelligence. You've got a nice place here, let's not bloody it up. And he'll take the shoes off. Touche, salesman. And he'll kick them over to you.
I'll pop them in my bag real quick.
Really, please check them for shit first.
Yeah.
Do they have poo in them?
Is there an odour?
You've put them in your bag, dude. They've gone.
All right, I'll take them out of the bag.
Ah,
Do they have poo in them?
no, they do not have poo in them. They do smell a little bit.
Do they
His feet
They
stink.
smell like they might have at one point had poo in them.
Ooh, make me an investigation check. Actually, no, a nature check.
Oh.
Let's go for a nature.
Nobody ever does a nature check. This is a really niche use of it.
My nature is terrible.
Oh, it's good.
That rule is not.
With a -1. With a 15, you get the sense that there may have some point in the last 2 weeks been shit in these shoes.
Fair enough. They're the original shoes as well. Yeah, okay, fine. Thank you. Good deal. Now we've gotten the formalities over with. Well, what do you want, Gretchkov?
Like I said, Dimitri's going to arrive soon. He has something for you.
Why?
I think we owe you some answers.
Okay.
We're not here for any trouble.
Who's in the room?
So currently, it would be Farah sticking her head out the door, Samir's currently in the hall, and you were in the hall. So anyone else that can overhear this conversation, unless, of course, you said you were upstairs in the attic or something.
I think if Kretchkov's name was mentioned, my head would be stuck out the door.
Spider-Man, how you doing?
Hi.
Doing well, I see. Doing well.
So I'm just going to say to anybody within 30 feet of me, telepathically, that I'll remind them of what I had told them about Dimitri before, about how something weird was up with him, because nobody had ever heard of him in my search for you guys.
And he's responsible for the identify spell being stuck on the scroll.
Mm.
And that.
So with that bombshell, let's pretend you forget. Orion, we're going to make our way over to you. Orion, you wake in a box fort that Irina made for you both. It's awesome. There's currently still a sign outside of the box fort that says, I don't know, go away, leave us alone. You see that her belongings are still in one corner, and you can hear the faint shuffling of feet from outside the box fort.
God. Can I take a sneaky look outside to who's outside the box fort?
Yeah, so that's it. So the front of this box fort is just lots of different stacked crates, but you can see that Irina has used cardboard. It's cardboard in Barovia and in the Abbey, you know. And what she did just before she got taken horribly by the Abbot is she cut like a square, but with one side still attached. So what you're able to do is push the piece of cardboard out. So it's like a little makeshift window. So as you push it out,
Great.
You see,
I'll do that.
You see Irina.
Oh God.
Hello, Orion.
Hey. Wait, does she look normal?
Are you, as in her, the way she looks, or are you more thinking insight? So you can do a perception or an insight check here. It's up to you.
Oh, both. I mean, to glance at, she looks like her.
She looks like Irina.
Okay, then can I do an insight to see if I think it is her?
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
Oh God. Character sheet. Bear with, guys. We've got to wait 5 years of Foundry to get to the bit I want it to get to.
Did you not select cheap potato?
Cheap
I
potato.
did.
Okay, so a 15.
There wasn't anything below that, which was definitely required.
Yeah. So with 15 insight, you don't pick up too much from facial features or any sort of emotion tells, that kind of thing, but something seems odd. The last time you saw Irina, she was taken by the Abbot, and she was in this zombified, sort of paralysed state as the Abbot walked her back into the darkness of the Undercroft. So why is she here now? Those are sort of things that pop into your head.
Yeah, sure. I'll open up the box fort door that I'm imagining goes like this, like a farm door.
Yes, very much so.
I do that. Now I'll stand up and walk out. Are you okay?
Yep, and you'll see Irina just runs up and gives you the biggest hug. Oh, Irina. No, oh, Orion. I'm so happy to see you.
It's a really awkward hug. He'll go really stiff and then just... one of these on the back. If I look around, is there anyone else in the room?
With your... You didn't make a perception check. Make a perception check for me, please.
Okay. Perception. Oh, nice. How were these rolls last session?
Yeah, I know, right? So with a 21, you are very, very confident that there is nobody in the current vicinity, and you have not heard any voices coming from the broken stained glass window to your right or anywhere further into the abbey.
And she feels like solid when I'm hugging her. She doesn't feel like an illusion.
It feels like a person. But with a 21, you do feel something a little bit off.
Guess I'll just step back, give her a look up and down.
And she will just try to kiss you.
Whoa. I'll step back real fast.
Oh, have I done something to upset you, Orion?
I thought you
Oh, come on, Orion. Give me a kiss.
No.
Oh, God.
No.
Come on. Give us a kiss.
Oh, God.
Hello. Sorry, it was joke. It was a joke.
Dimitri.
It's in this figure that is Irina. The form will just drop slowly and... Hello. Good to see you. It is me, Dimitri.
Is that really necessary?
I mean, I have to get my giggles from someplace, you know.
Ah, yeah, really funny. What are you doing here?
I'm here to take you back to your friends.
Okay. Why?
Why? Because they are your friends. You need them. You stay here, you will probably perish. Dangerous place, be careful.
Yeah, I don't mean why do I need to get back to them. I mean, why are you helping me? And also, how are you here?
What do you mean? Why am I helping you? I have been helping you this entire time, have I not? I invite you into my home. I am here. I am your friend. I am here to look out for your well-being.
Insight check.
Sure.
Please. Come on, baby, big money. Nah.
I can't roll this in, fam. Oh, I will. Hang on. I'm a fair DM. Natural. No, I'm lying. He just says I'm lying. Sometimes your interests are not aligned with mine, but today they are.
I mean, I can live with that. I don't want to stay here exactly. But I think we probably need to have a conversation afterwards.
Okay. Take my hand. He holds his hand up too.
Wait. How are we getting there?
Oh, magic. You know.
Okay. Can you just take me?
I will. Take my hand.
No, I mean, can you take anyone else other than me?
Yeah, of course. Who? There's no one else here.
Just gonna ignore him. I'm gonna walk over to Neil's body, which I don't know what I did last time. I want to just grab Neil's body.
Popped him into the corner, unbound him, and you placed him nicely against the wall.
I'll grab Neil's body. I'm assuming it's easy enough to carry because he was like 2 foot or whatever we decided. Yeah. He was like 30 centimeters tall, right?
Why do you want to take this random dead man back with you?
Oh, I don't want to leave him here.
Why not? He's dead. He's not coming back.
You mean he's not coming back? Apparently everyone comes back unless they're buried specifically 6 feet in the ground with however much gold it is.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
No, I remember. Yes. No, you must bury him with a ruby And what was it, 77 gold or some shit?
Is that just bullshit?
No, it's real. It is
Okay.
real.
Great.
Okay, I can take you, your dead friend, and you want to take the dog?
Yeah, I guess. The dog was next to Neil anyway. I put the dog in my backpack.
It has
Of course I can put the dog in my backpack. Farah had it in her backpack for weeks.
It has no head.
The head was there. Like, hang on, let me just have a look around for it. See if I can find it on the floor. Little chihuahua stuff.
Actually, to be fair, last session you did place the head and the dog back together.
I did. I put it back together like this.
Yeah. So
yeah.
Okay.
I'll take them both.
Take my hand, and you just hold your hand against your dead friend for me, please.
Okay. We're going back to my friends, right, though?
Yes.
Are we?
Yes.
Okay.
Take my hand. Please.
I'll do it.
And with a flash, you are transported back to the mansion in Vallaki. Hello, Ryan. How you doing?
Where's the fucking shoes?
Tilly has them. Orion.
I haven't got them.
Tilly, Orion's back.
I'll just quickly pull them out of the bag again and just put them by his feet. Hi.
Okay. So Dimitri's here.
Hello.
Oh. I'm also holding a
the shoe shitter.
Sorry, I understand this is a bit of a reunion. I will give you your space.
We don't need any space.
Oh.
I'm just gonna blank Tilly and walk right on. I don't know, somewhere that I can put Neil's body, I guess.
So still in the living room is a dead lady that has been tortured and a man in a gimp suit still. So you can place him next to them if you like. They haven't cleared them out.
Great. I guess I'll just carry him in and look around for like a sofa or something inoffensive. I don't know.
Yeah, there was 2 sofas in that room. You just place them on the sofa, get nice and comfy. Dimitri will turn to you all, or whoever's currently in the hallway. So I assume that's you, Tilly, Samir, Farah, Weft, sort of poking your head around. Jim, what are you up to at the moment?
Yeah, I was just kind of overhearing, but just out of sight, so I'm not interacting. Just taking it in.
No worries, bud. Yeah, hello, everybody. How are you? How are you all? Are you keeping well?
Why are you here?
I figured it might be time to explain a few things to you. It might be time for you to understand what is really going on here. Would you like that?
We probably would have liked it a few days ago, sure, but
I think when you understand, you will forgive me for not being as forthcoming as I maybe could have been when we first met. But I can assure you it was done for a great reason.
Why are we deserving of knowing now?
Because certain conditions have been met. It is no longer detrimental for you to know.
Maybe we should go somewhere more comfortable than the hallway then.
Yes, I do have a specific place in mind if you would allow it. It is somewhere I think you need to see.
Where is it?
Do you remember the first village that you came to when you arrived here at Barovia?
Mm-hmm.
There is something there I think you are owed, something you need to see.
What do we think, guys?
I will follow you.
How are we going to get there?
Oh, don't worry about that. Did you not see I just appeared out of thin air? And you'll see now he has an object attached to his waist. Like a brass-coloured metal helmet of some description. And he'll just sort of chink the side of it and goes, I have my ways.
Hold on a second. Where the fuck is what's at it? And Farrell will just kind of look at Orion and then look at Dimitri and then look at Orion. She'll be like, did we opt to leave her behind in Kreshk for some godforsaken fucking reason?
Why the hell would anyone do that?
Well, I don't know, but she's not here.
Don't ask me.
She went looking for Orion, though.
So did she not find you?
She didn't leave me. What do you mean?
No, she followed me to these guys with that abbot before he was literally about to slice their necks open over a trough of blood. She came in after me. We had a way to bamf out, so we took it. She decided to stay and go find you.
Or that was me.
I'm sorry, you fucking what?
What?
I think I went the other way around.
I saw you needed a little bit of help with the abbot. I interjected.
So where is... That still doesn't tell me where Irina is.
Orion, you might need to tell them where Irina is. I think you might know.
I know where she is. She's with the abbot.
Why?
Willingly or
no?
Cool. Problem solved. So, village of Barovia then.
Whoa. Hold your horses there, Tilly Bright Spark. We may need Irina yet.
I mean, why don't we stop by asking him all the questions, okay? Because she has some interesting things to say about you, Dimitri, if that's even what you're called.
My name Dimitri Deminsky.
Is it?
Yes. It's interesting because nobody's ever heard that name as far as I can tell, Dimitri.
Oh. I keep a low profile.
Except you don't, because you bamf around town to town, village to village. You know people in certain places. But then when I go around asking about you, nobody's ever heard of you.
Oh. I don't know.
Insight check.
Yeah, go for it.
Get him.
Motherfucker.
Come on.
I know what he's got as well. I know what that fucking helmet is above the table. Where is it?
It's very hard to read. Very hard to read.
Hard to read. Beats my 21.
It beats 21. Okay.
almost natural 20 on my screen. Just tiptoe.
Sorry about that. I mean, these people know me by many different names. It is no secret. Look, I owe you answers. I know I can be a little bit of a jokester. I know I can be a little bit coy, but let me really instill to you that we are in dire times. I need you to understand that I need your help.
So does everyone.
Literally everybody.
You probably could have had it a lot sooner if you hadn't, lied to us and fucked around and sent us on our merry way out of Barovia.
Unfortunately, not unfortunately, you have been a big help. You have been helping me. You have done exactly what I hoped you would. You made it to Valaki. You made it to Kresk. In the end, like Tilly said, let's get somewhere a little bit more comfortable. And he'll hold his hands out to you all. Please embrace me.
I'd rather not.
Oh, Weft's there. I'm walking towards him, arms outstretched.
Come on, Spider. Come on. Bring
Oh,
it
what
in.
a hug.
Bring it in, my man. Bring it in.
Big old hug.
I'm going to need everybody to at least touch tips,
I do not want to touch
Asai's
your
there.
dick.
I'm
Sorry.
yeah, I'm just going to emerge.
Asai
arms
really
outstretched.
Asai is there.
Yeah. Leading a meal.
Come on, Tilly, bring it in. I mean you no harm.
Reluctantly put my hand out. And then offer my hand out to Farrell.
Farrell will take Tilly's hand. She'll be like, do I have to touch him? Or
No, I don't think so.
can I just hold Tilly?
No, you must touch me.
And she'll just kind of really slowly just reach like one finger out and just like, eh.
Yeah.
Eh.
Samir.
Does it have to be on the skin? Asai is asking.
For you, Asai, yes. Yes, it does. Samir, are you in?
Yep, if these guys are in, then
Orion, care to take one more trip with Uncle Dimitri?
just don't make it weird.
Uncle is so creepy. I'll put my hand on his shoulder.
Awesome. And you'll see that the helmet starts to charge up. And as you're all just about to be whisked away, he goes, only joke, you didn't need to touch me exactly. And this big bright light shines across all of you for a matter of minutes, and you are all whisked away. And you land back into the streets of Barovia, a place that you are all familiar with a week and a half ago. As you land, Dimitri sort of takes a step back. As much as the buildings that you've seen before, you can see to your right is the tavern that I will remember the name of at some point. The Blood of the Vine Tavern that you know oh so well. You see the church off into the north that you once visited before and dispatched of a young turning vampire. You look down the street and you can see the Durst Manor that you once knew before. And in the street, you all see an eerie green glow lighting up your entire surroundings. You see wavering images of small halflings wielding greatswords and hand axes, wood-wise men with slender bows, dwarves with glittering axes, and magically dressed mages with beards and a strange pointed blue hat. All these and more march forth from the graveyard, their numbers growing by the second, moving slowly through the streets before your eyes. They walk four wide like a marching band. Their expressions are emotionless, their eyes dull and lifeless as they continue through the centre street of the village in front of you all. There's hundreds of them. Absolutely hundreds and hundreds of dead souls. Farah and Tilly, in the swarm of ghostly figures that glide past you, you see a small girl around the age of 12. She's wearing a pretty green dress and a flower headband. Her eyes look dormant, the same as the rest of them, but you see she is holding something in both of her arms as she slowly walks forward and past you. You see a small ball of fur curled up in her arms. As the ghost of this small girl is about to walk slowly past you, you both see a small ghostly furry image of Santa emerge from within her arms. He lets out a large yawn, blinks a couple of times to remove the sleepy vision, and looks directly at you both for a few seconds. As the ghost of the girl passes by, you see Santa the dog lays back down and sort of nuzzles his snout into the girl's warm embrace. He looks happy.
I don't say anything, but because I'm still holding Tilly's hand, I just squeeze really hard the whole time he's in view.
She'll just squeeze her hand back sympathetically.
And the ghost of this small girl just slowly fades down the street and sort of gets engulfed in the rest of the ghostly images. As the parade moves on, and you're sort of just taken back in awe, as the last time you saw this, you know it as the March of the Dead. The last time you saw it was from the windows of Dimitri's house. You were never up this close before. It's a real spectacle. And you all see at the back of this haunted parade a few faces that you will all recognise. Azrael Luminaire Oathsworn, Neil E. Sticky Fingers, a Ceres Blade Dancer, and also a face you didn't expect to see, the face of Wheeze, the Kenku you met days before with the Ravens in Valaki. They all walk at the same slow pace, sort of only looking forward like they are possessed by some form of arcane intervention, but they all seem at peace. Ever since the solstice reset, the dead have been walking the old Svalich road for the last 6 days. They all look for a way home. And he sort of waves his hand over to where the ghostly figures are marching past you. You see him raise his hand, and a small calming white light emits from his palm as he looks to address the marching band of the dead. The figures at the back of the march, your fallen friends, stop suddenly and turn to face you all. I will be at my house. I hope you will remember where that is. I think I will give you some time to say your piece. The 3 ghostly figures of Azrael, Nil, and Aceres are just staring back at you, stood in the middle of the street. You'll see Nil walks up and says, "Hi, how are you all doing?" Not so good. I'm sorry I couldn't have been more help. Do you know what happened to my grandmother?
She was taken.
Ah. Well, she's not dead. Otherwise she'd be here.
Apparently, Strahd wanted to speak to her. She was not very happy that you'd...
She was fairly displeased with your death, Neil.
It's very disappointing.
Yeah, she was not very happy.
Grandma disliked that.
Yes, she was. She did have a way with words. I'll give her that.
She
Yeah.
had better days.
Yeah. Yes, I'm sure it
Her
was.
stoicism is impressive.
I'm glad. Thank you all. Thank you all for taking us with you and showing us that there are good people out there. And he'll step back. Sam, would you like to say anything as a Ceres?
Wow, puts me on the spot.
Sorry.
I guess Ceres would kind of kneel down and look at Tilly and say, I'm sorry that I'm not here anymore to protect you, but I hope that Helm still keeps you firmly in his grasp.
You don't need to be sorry about anything. You did the best you could, and that's all we ever asked. I'm sorry it didn't work out and we couldn't protect you.
It's all okay. I know that I know you're going to make this right.
I'm gonna try.
And then she'll kind of stand up and look at Orion and say, it's good to see that you're still with us, Orion. Hey.
Orion looks a little bit choked up. He's not going to cry. He looks like he's trying not to. And I'm really sorry.
Don't be sorry, just and then she'll kind of look at all of you and say, look, you're all much stronger than I ever was, so make sure that you get him and get yourselves home, and know that my love goes with you.
Awesome. Thank you, Sam. Jim, is there anything you'd like to say as Azrael?
I'll probably just say something like, you look like you've been through some of the wars, but I feel like there's a purpose to all this. And with all this madness, you are casting a bit of a bright light. So keep following your purpose.
Awesome. Thanks, Jim. Is there anything that anyone else would like to say before the ghostly figures march off?
Weft is a bit choked, and just all he can mutter out is, "I miss you," just in their general direction.
And the ghosts...
Tilly will just take her symbol and just close her eyes and just whisper a prayer to herself.
Amazing.
I think that before Ceres moves off, she will kind of hold her hand out to Farah, although it probably doesn't make any physical contact. And then as the inevitable march moves her on almost against her will, she'll just kind of look back and say, I'm sorry I couldn't make good on the sacrifice you made for me.
Farah doesn't say anything. She'll just openly weep as they all walk away.
Amazing. And as Azrael, Aceres, and Neil join the ghostly procession, they all go down the old Svalich road, south towards the old Tessa pool. The scene is yours. You're in the village of Barovia. What would you like to do?
Did we Did we know that house had rebuilt itself? We'd seen that before, right?
Yeah, you saw it very early on, literally the day after.
Yeah, okay, so that's not news. Cool.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I know I should know this. Has Samir been to Barovia?
No, you've never been to the village
No,
of
I didn't.
Barovia.
No.
Oh, it's called the village of Barovia.
Yeah.
I was so confused for a second.
So it is worth mentioning that towering overhead of you all, because you are stood right in the centre of the village of Barovia, you can see off into the distance, even through the darkness, the clouded mists. And through some of the clouded mists to your north west is the large looming castle Ravenloft, towering above, overseeing the entire village.
Is there anyone else around, like in the street or looking out of the windows or anything?
Make a perception check for me, please.
No problem. I don't see shit through all my tears.
Yeah, you don't see a lot. You see a couple of the houses have their oil lanterns lit, but it is technically daytime, but it doesn't seem to be much foot traffic in the village of Barovia at this point.
Right, let's see what Dimitri has to say.
Yeah, I'll help Farah up to her feet and put an arm around her as we walk off.
I hate this place.
We'll find a way out, don't worry.
Cool.
Just going to start walking towards Dimitri's gaff.
Yeah. So while you're stood in the centre of the village of Barovia, it only has 3 paths that you can really take from the centre. You can go north towards the church and the graveyard. You can go south, which exit the village, which you did before when you were escorting Irina to the Tessa Pools, or you can head east, which is the way to the Durst house, to Dimitri's house, and ultimately where you all arrived here at Barovia, just east of the village. So as you head down the main street, you do hear the sounds all with your sort of with your passive perceptions. You would all hear this, the sounds of people sort of whispering as you all walk past with sort of hushed breath. You can't make out any words that they're saying, but with your passive insight, you would see that they're most likely talking about all of you. It's only a short distance, takes you about a couple of minutes just to slowly walk towards Dimitri's house, and you see his door is open. Would you like to enter? Mm-hmm. And inside would be Dimitri and Krechkov. Krechkov sat in his little corner, playing with his ball in a cup, just like he was before. And Dimitri is sat at a large wooden table. The rest of the furnishings in this abode, to remind you all, there was sort of a nice looking couch. The whole downstairs is sort of a kitchen and living room sitting area, just all combined. And Dimitri is currently sat at the head of a large dining table.
Just gonna walk up to the dining table, point to a chair. May I?
Of course. Take a seat. And you'll see laid out on the table is a spread of food. Some nice cheese, grapes.
Any dog or human in it?
There's no.
Pie.
So there's a lack of meat, just in general.
Good.
However, there is a slice of pie. This slice of pie is huge. Can't remember the dimensions.
So
It is sat there in the middle of the table, tall and proud, and is just sat there waiting. All the rest of you up to
Is there any wine on the table?
No, there are cups. And as you sort of take a look in the cup, it just appears to be water. No wine.
I'd like to charge in and just take a seat. That's it, just...
Yeah. Hello, Asai. It is good to have you back in my home. Last time you were here, you were very confused. Very confused.
Still very much the same. Well, I've got about. I've travelled.
You stayed following them. That was the main thing. You sort of just tagged along, and you're still here. It is good. I'm glad.
Thank you. Thank you.
But still
Just
confused.
another ingredient.
Yeah.
Salad of confusion.
The bowl of soup.
Ah, the salad of confusion that goes quite nicely with the soup of time.
Soup of time.
Now with spaghetti.
I also heard that time was soup. Oh, yeah.
Crazy.
It's all about soup. Shit.
We
Do
will,
you have any soup?
is everybody taking a seat at this table, or would anybody be doing anything else just before we get started?
Farah will walk in and she'll either, if there's a chair directly opposite him, or like sit up opposite Dimitri, so she'll either sit in the chair that's already there, or she'll pull one round so that she is sitting directly facing him.
Yes, it's a long, it's longer than it is wide of a wooden table, so he sat at the head of one end of the table, you could sit at the other end.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stand by the door with a face on me.
Anyone's face in particular, or
This one.
Possibly Irina's face on yesterday.
Right.
You see Kreshkov sort of giving you an odd look, Orion, in the corner. He's playing with a ball and a cup, though.
There he is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna narrow my eyes.
You do see that he is wearing shoes again, by the way. He's managed to get a new pair of shoes. So as you all make your way around and you sit at the dining table, you're all within earshot. And Dimitri says, I think it's about time I told you all the truth. I was the one that brought you all here to Barovia 12 days ago.
Son of a bitch.
Hear me out.
The fuck, Dimitri?
I needed your help. I still do. You see, I tried to leave this wretched place many centuries ago with my son, Krechkov, here. But
he's not your son, though. Do not perpetuate that weird fucking myth again when you live with an 80-year-old man.
I agree with Farah and Brian here. That gentleman looks older than you.
Who's Brian?
who's Brian? What the... Look,
That cross one with the lipstick smeared across.
you are right. Krechkov is not my biological son. You're correct. But I have cared for him. I have known him for quite some time. Yes, Krechkov may be older than he seems, but everybody here in Barovia is older than he seems. You fucking bunch of lunatics. There's something about this house, man. It just...
That's it. It's the house. It's cursed. You've chosen the wrong place for this really serious chat.
I know. I'm sorry. I thought nowhere better than here, but it appears...
Anywhere better than here, let's be honest.
Right, come on. I'm trying to be serious.
Right, sorry, you try to leave with your weird adult man child who's not your child and he shits and things, but yeah, you try to leave, whatever, carry on.
Yes. We failed. We failed to leave. This is what I was trying to get to.
Clearly.
We got trapped between planes of existence. Between one plane and another is this kind of void. It is where time ceases to flow, where there is no light or no sound, where no god or pantheon exists or has vision or any kind of authority. We were trapped there for quite some time, but we did return. But our mission was still the same. We needed to leave. You see, this place, Barovia, it's cursed beyond anything imaginable. After scouring this land, we finally found the secret to why nobody can leave this place deep within the Amber Temple. It's a prison. It is architected by powers greater than any of the known pantheon. This is where the worst things imaginable are laid to rest, imprisoned here by the gods to stop their ruin and destruction on your world, Faerun. Unluckily for us, Strahd also uncovered this secret too. He also attempted to unleash the evil that is imprisoned here. He doesn't just want to rule Barovia, he wants to rule everything. Hence the introduction of the time resets. Which brings me all on to you. Strahd needed the exact conditions and criteria to be met in order to trigger a cataclysm, a cataclysmic event to occur. He needed 6 adventurers joined by fate to enter these lands and connect the dots for him. He manipulated them. He moved them. He made them go where he wanted. He made them gather the necessary relics in order to set up what he referred to as the perfect timeline. When each group completed exactly what he needed them to, he would alter time and reset this land back to a certain point in time in order to bring them in once more, but from a later point in your time. I'm sure by now you have all uncovered former versions of yourself still alive to this day. This is all
No.
part... I'm sorry. Did you...
Louise is dead now.
But you did meet them.
But he's dead.
No, I think Farah, that Wheeze was always dead.
That makes this worse somehow.
I regret to inform you. Tilly is right. Wheeze has been dead for some time. I was lucky enough to meet Wheeze a few times. One of the greatest minds this land has ever known. He will be sorely missed.
I liked his hat.
He had a cool hat.
So when you say that he reset time, but at a later point in time, as far as Faerun is concerned, how does that work?
Have you ever heard of reincarnation?
Of course.
You all share something in common with one another. Normally, when a person dies, their soul is released and is laid to rest. Your souls have seen so much trauma and despair in your normal lives that you are not allowed to rest. Your souls are instead recycled. Each time, no matter the circumstances, you are all drawn back together in your reincarnated forms, like some kind of grand design by the powers that we just simply have no understanding on.
So, but what about Asai and Samir?
Now see, they are adventurers that have been brought here by the Villaki. But they still shared the same fate as all of you. You all may have come from Daggerford at that time, but Asai and Samir here are also drawn in the same threads of fate as all of you. It is like I said, no matter the circumstances, no matter the whereabouts, you are all drawn back together. Here.
Except this time, you brought us here and Strahd didn't.
Strahd was sequentially bringing each reincarnation of you all back in sequence. I skipped ahead. I plucked you from a time 3 iterations over. I found you all at your strongest.
A time Strahd didn't choose.
Yes, I found a way to reach into Faerun, into your time, and brought you back out of order. And trust me when I say getting you all to that tavern in Daggerford on that specific day was no easy feat. The mess I caused in your time was minor, but ultimately it's nothing compared to what will happen if I did nothing.
So what did you hope to achieve?
How did you get us all to the pub in Daggerford?
Many months of planning.
Remember, we bumped into him as soon as we arrived. We followed him.
Yes. There were certain situations and certain conditions that needed to be met in order for you all to meet at Daggerford on that day. There are things that I have done that I am not proud of, and there are things that I have done that you will not understand why I did these things, and I hope one day you will forgive me for that.
What things are you talking about?
Ryan, your ship that crashed did not crash due to winds, did not crash due to heavy seas. That was me. I am sorry. Tilly, your village, the attack on that village was by no mistake. It was me. I needed you to understand. I needed you to see that your life was worth more. And it is only this way that I could have got you to Daggerford on that day.
Tilly is shaken with a rage.
Please. I know what I have said now is a shock, and it will take time to process. But that process needs to happen quickly. Because if I didn't do these things, everybody you know that you love will be dead in approximately 5 days' time. From what I can tell, Strahd, he is only 5 days away from completing everything necessary to invoke the Cataclysm. We have to stop him before this time is up.
But we haven't done what he wants. We don't have all of these fucking relics.
The relics are what Strahd wants you to get. Do not think that's strange? Do not think it weird that you enter this land of Barovia and you have a tarot card reading with a woman in a tent, and she says, "Go collect these items." It is architected. It is by design. You collect these things. You trigger the certain conditions. You need to break the cycle of doing what people tell you to do.
But aren't you telling us what we should do? So why should we trust the person that's pulling another set of strings?
Correct. I can't answer that.
Just to save yourself.
No. To save everybody.
This is why I adopt chaos. I'm
But
sick of being everyone's puppet.
What's the guarantee this even gets you out of Barovia?
The curse on this land is held firmly by Strahd. With Strahd gone, this land is connected to all other planes. We would be able to leave just like you would be able to come and go from the Feywild. The mists that surround this land will be gone. That is really what keeps us here, and imprisons the things that lie below.
So what is it that you're proposing needs to happen?
I need you to kill Strahd. It is silly. This has been your objective the whole way along, but I needed to tell you exactly what has happened this far in order for you to understand the brevity of this. In exactly 5 days' time, Strahd intends to destroy the arcane wards that exist in the Amber Temple. He intends to unleash the Argynvost. It is an ancient undead dragon that lies dormant beneath this land. Its sole purpose is total and absolute destruction. It was created many millennia ago by the gods to reset everything. I don't mean time. I mean it will physically wipe out an entire population of any targeted plane of existence. It will destroy the living, the undead, the unmoving. It will burn it all to the ground and turn it to ash. It will not discriminate. It will kill everything and everything that still breathes air. This is the cataclysmic event that will occur if Strahd unleashes the arcane wards at the Amber Temple in 5 days' time.
I
Well-
guess I'll just. Oh, you go, Darren.
Yeah. Well, Dimitri, first of all, I suppose, how can we trust you after you've brought us here? You didn't even ask, it's rude. And secondly, how the hell do you expect us to kill Strahd?
The same way I expect you to kill Tristan Winters. And he looked straight at you, Weft. Tristan Winters has Irina. Irina is the last thing Strahd needs. It's the last condition that needs to be met.
The man also killed like 20 werewolves with one word.
He is strong. I've known Tristan for
shit.
some time. But you are stronger. Together, you can't defeat Tristan.
Well, I'm sold.
Good man.
Counter argument.
Mm.
Kill Irina.
If you kill Irina, the chain of events of the Cataclysm will occur.
But how if Strahd doesn't have all the relics?
Strahd has all the relics.
When did we lose the holy symbol of Ravenkind?
You have not. You still have the holy symbol of Ravenkind.
So is that not a relic?
It is. But
So
what-
how does he have all the relics if we have the relic?
Because he has alternate versions of those relics from alternate timelines.
Because the others have gone and gotten them for him.
Son
They
of a bitch.
also had Taroka readings. They led the same paths you did. However, their Taroka readings could have been different. They could have found the holy symbol of Ravenkind inside Madame Ava's cart at Rectavio's tower. They could have gone to dinner with Strahd von Zarevich when he invited them to. That is where they would find the Tome of Strahd. You all have your own card reading and your own journey to follow, but it is the path that Strahd has set out and designed from the very beginning. It's almost like it was a rigged the deck. You all fell straight into his plan.
Yeah, and you'd know all about that, wouldn't you?
You put us here.
You killed everybody I know.
Yes. It is
And
the...
you sank that ship.
Yes.
I don't even want to know what you've done to me.
Look. I'm sorry. But I can assure you I can put things right.
You can put that right.
You
I-
think like us killing Strahd's going to bring people back from the dead?
I altered time once. I can alter time again. But I can only do it if the mists have gone. The first time I altered time, I had the help from a friend.
Who was your friend?
You know him. His name is... Actually, may you pass me the scroll of identify?
I ain't handing you shit.
Okay.
Don't say that in this house.
Let's go. Hey, what, mate? What's happening?
Something like that.
Okay. I do not need to touch the scroll of identify, but if you would mind, I can unlock certain things about that scroll for you if you would be so kind.
I'll pull it out and place it on the table, but I won't unroll it.
And within a wave of his hand, the scroll will just unfurl out in front of the table without you touching it. He touches, or he waves his hand over the various runic symbols on the scroll. He doesn't touch it. He's respecting your order. But the runes start to light up. As he waves his hand over the scroll, it emits a small bright light from his palm, and you see him mutters a few words like he is ritually casting a spell. Hello again, old friend. Ah, yes. Hello, Dimitri. It's been quite some time. However, the sentiment that we are friends rings hollow, I'm afraid. May I remind you that my mind has been stuck in this scroll for quite some time now. By now, I assume you have met the identified scroll, Farah. This is Ephraim Stoll, one of the greatest wizards ever known. I sealed his mind in this scroll and left his body on top of a mountain a long, long time ago. He was Strahd's main advisor. He helped Strahd uncover the secrets of the Amber Temple. He was the one that was able to reset time. He was able to start the alternate timelines that we know today. By sealing Ephraim away in this scroll, I bought us time. But that time has since depleted, since Strahd found what he needed, the death from Node, and he got to the final conclusion on himself. And you'll see the scroll of Identify just go, liar! Farah, this man cannot be trusted.
I'm not fully convinced anyone can be trusted at this point.
Sorry, Dimitri, why is this guy going to help you undo everything that you've done after the fact?
He
How's
is
that
a
gonna work?
he is a chronomancy wizard.
Of course he fucking is.
I understand that he might have the power to do it, but why would he?
I mean, we can make him bend his will to do anything we want. He is a scroll of Identify. I can store him in there. I can make him identify things. No, you can't. He is. We can do whatever we like. Trust me. He wants out of this place just as much as we do.
Can I insight on everything this guy's telling us that he believes he's telling the truth?
On Dimitri, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Roll an insight check for me.
Get him, boy.
Oh,
Get him.
No. If there was ever a time to roll a natural one, that's the one.
So can I just summarize what you're asking here? Kill Tristan Winters. Save Irina. Again. Go kill Strahd. Undo time. Release Barovia. Undo time. That's what you're saying.
Yes. However, it is worth mentioning that even though collecting the relics thus far has been a detriment, but a certain... if you did not collect these relics so far, you would be sorely underpowered for what you are about to face. You are no longer required to collect these relics, as these conditions have been met by previous groups. However, the relics themselves are very, very powerful. I do suggest you seek them out.
Okay. So, kill Tristan Winters. Save Irina again. Find the relics. Kill Strahd. Release Barovia. Undo time.
Yes. We can all go home, back to happy families. Me, Kretskov, you, your friends.
As much as this sounds like such bullshit, and I am so close to just unloading on you right now, we have no other leverage against this.
You hear in your head, Farah, the voice of the scroll of Identify. Farah, you cannot trust this man. This man is a liar. I do not know this name by which he is calling me.
You also didn't know who you were. You didn't know you were trapped in a scroll until like 12 hours ago.
I am aware of this fact. But
So you may not know the name, but it doesn't mean that you are not that name.
But I know when somebody is lying. And this man is a liar.
So was every other fucker in Barovia.
Even if I have lost my memories of who I previously was, I know what I'm about. I am not an evil man. I would never help Strahd in any way. And you'll see as Dimitri waves his hand again and just says, enough talk. And it's strange because this is normally a conversation in your head, but it appears that Dimitri he can hear this conversation. Enough, old man. And as he flings his hand back to furrow back up the scrolls, eat your shortbread, shut the fuck up, you old git.
Oh my god, is the scroll of identify Eldritch?
Eldritch.
Check his clothes.
It is.
His name
Andy,
is
Andy disliked that.
his name is Ephraim Stoll.
Wait a minute.
Wait a cotton picking minute.
You're right
Wait
there,
a second.
Darren. Keep it to yourself, bud. I like it though, bud. I'll tell you what, Darren. Give us a PM.
It's fine. No,
All right.
I don't know actually if I. Yeah.
Cool. I know I have given you no reason to trust me, but if you won't do it for me, do it for them out there. Your fallen friends. The innocent people of Barovia. All of these people, all they have known for centuries is just how to survive in this place. It is their home, but it's the only thing they've got to call home. They fight for their lives every day. People die from hunger, they come back. They die from hunger, they come back. They die from Strahd, they come back. It is a never-ending torment. We're all counting on you now, and it is only you all that can save us. And he will reach down and he'll take the brass helmet he's got affixed to his waist, and he'll say, take this. This is a helmet of teleportation. This will allow you to return to any point in Barovia that you have already been. Any place that is familiar to you. It gains charges back at the end of each day. You will require attunement over 1 hour. But while you wait, please pay Brendan the Ratcatcher a visit in the tavern. He sells provisions that you may need.
He might know Pete.
What is a Pete?
He's a rat.
Right. Cool.
He's reading.
Yeah, oh, what is he reading? May I ask? Okay.
What's he reading this time, Pharaoh?
I don't know, but he's not. I'm not going to check on him right now.
That is a shame. That is a real shame. Is there any further questions? I don't mean to be rude, but time's really the main point of all of this. Time. There's not a lot left. I don't have a watch, but if I did, I would be doing this.
The other relics, do you know where they are?
The Amber Temple. The Tome of Strahd is located in Kresk. You already have the holy symbol of Ravenkind. Sorry I could not have been as forthcoming before, but it was up to you to uncover this yourselves, in order for you to be where you are today.
Who is the tax collector?
That would be Tristan Winters.
Son of a fucking bitch. So that fuck has the relic we need.
He has
And
the Tome of
Orion's
Strahd.
new fucking girlfriend.
Yes.
Who's Orion?
Sorry, what?
Sorry.
Brian, actually. I have a question.
Yes,
If this dragon gets released and destroys the world,
the Argenvost.
yeah, that thing, does time reset?
Does time reset? No. No. This... Everything just ceases to exist, my friend.
Good.
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 Good. Not
I'm just
good.
going to walk out of the room.
Well, shit me. What has happened there? He was such a nice man when I met him first. May you all have some pie before you leave.
No.
Fuck.
Is it one slice of pie?
Yes.
Farah's going to pick it up. And she's going to throw it at Dimitri.
Roll a d20 for me, please. And add your strength modifier, please.
Can I just roll a strength check?
Yes, but it sounds cooler when I say it like that, does it not? 7.
7.
You pick up the large china plate. This pie, as much as it's just a single...
no, it was just the slice of pie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though, is as much as it is just a slice of pie, it is heavy. It is dense. This thing is heavy as shit, and with a 7, you throw it and you just sort of careful on now.
Farah, that was not very nice. And I'll go around, get the pie. Really sorry, Dimitri. And then I'll shove it in his face.
You'll shove it in his face.
I'll roll an athletics check if you want.
No. As a legendary action, he will misty step away from you.
But it's just pie. Why don't you eat the pie?
I have had
I'm just going to follow him around.
I have
walk
had
up to him
my
again.
fair share of pie. I suggest you stop exactly where you are right now. I'm not playing games.
No, you're just killing everybody I've ever known. That's all you're doing.
I'm sorry, Tilly. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's all right. I feel better now. Thanks. I'm just going to walk out.
As you sort of turn, you do notice that he was holding a spell in one of his hands, and it was sort of behind his back, ready to retaliate against you.
That's fine. His plan goes to shit if he kills us anyway. Lose-lose.
So Weft, Asai, Samir, and Farah, you're still in the room. Anything you guys like to do or ask questions at this point?
Who's in the room? Is Ball and the Cup guy still there?
Yeah, Kretchkov's in the corner. He's looking a little bit panicked at this point.
Yeah. I don't want to say anything, but can I just ascertain the count of shoes, pairs? Like who's wearing what, yeah.
I do believe every single person in this house is currently wearing shoes, including Kretchkov.
I don't think...
Oh, we've come.
Right, I'm going to put that in my notebook.
Oh yeah, Wef, did you ever get shoes?
Yeah, I've got some fancy spidery climb
Oh yeah,
slippers.
you've actually got magical shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And I think there, guys, is where we will take a quick break.
Sounds good.
See you in a second. Welcome back, guys. You're all still in Dimitri's home? Or the ones
I'm
that...
not.
Well, the ones that still are in Dimitri's home? Is there anything you would like to do?
I'm gonna say to Dimitri, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I'm not here because of you. I'm here because my goddess told me to be.
Let me
She
ask.
guided me.
Let me ask you this, Samir. How many times have you ever spoken to the matron of ravens?
Well, she doesn't speak directly to me since what happened, but that's because I'm abhorrent to her being what I am. So it's no real surprise, but I've got Xena with me.
Yes, I have seen this bird. I have seen it. Do you not find it a little bit strange that Tilly carries a gauntlet representing Helm? But Helm has not ever really reached out. He is the god of protection, is he not? Where is his protection here? Maybe there is no gods. Maybe they are not here. Maybe they don't exist. You were always meant to come here to Barovia. I just had to give you a little bit of a push.
The gods are very real. That's I wouldn't be free of the vampire's curse without her. I'd still be a slave
Yes.
to that bitch.
You believe whatever it is you would like to believe to get you through, to wake you up
that
in
old
the morning.
chestnut. Mm-hmm.
Just know that I am here if you ever want to talk.
Tilly's been protected many times since she was here.
Yes.
I think from the sounds of things, Ceres did a half decent job protecting her. Perhaps Helm sent her to.
Helm sent Ceres. No, that was my doing.
Tell yourself whatever you need to get up in.
Okay, Samir Rain Seeker. Do what you need to do. You're going to do it either way.
I will do what I was sent here to do. I have no home to go to. At the end of this, I'm going to die, and I'm going to be at peace at last. So all of what you've said, none of it applies to me.
You look like you're about to keel over any second.
Yes, that's beside the point.
Fair. Well, good day, Samir.
You look like you're about to get punched in the face, but
You can try. Weft Webster, what say you, my friend? Are you in?
I don't see much other choice. I'm interested in meeting Tristan regardless.
I will tell you this much. Tristan Winters was once a good man. He once had the same ideologies that I have of leaving this place and saving this world. Unfortunately, this place got the better of him. It warped his mind into what it is today. He is
people.
Yes, but so do many others in Barovia. He just has a little bit more flair about him.
Where is the location of the pie at this moment?
On the floor, I think.
It's just on the floor, just in a massive ball of crud.
Sounds like my fucking life. I'm going to take a handful. I'm just going to lick it.
You lick the pie.
Floor pie.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm stepping
I don't
back.
swallow, though. I'm not a swallower. I'm just going to lick it.
You can spit.
It tastes so strange. Your tongue goes completely numb for about 10 seconds. You rub a little bit on your gum, and it's quite the tinge. It's good shit, I assure you.
Dimitri, if we do this, how exactly would you propose to get us home?
You will be able to take yourselves home. Once Strahd is gone, the mists around this place will disperse. There will be the matter of how we protect this place once again. Once you all leave, as what is lying here dormant cannot get out.
If no one's ever managed to kill him, how do you know what's going to happen once he's gone?
Because it is what all the text reads. It is the Curse of Strahd. It implies if Strahd is no longer here, there is no curse.
So this entire plan of yours hinges on an implication.
Many, many, many centuries of research.
Did you do that research by reading?
I was reading at the Amber Temple. You too will find answers there.
Apparently we'll also find fucking Strahd.
He doesn't visit the Amber Temple very much. If you are implying that your Taroka reading was to do with Strahd being at the Amber Temple, you would be incorrect. The card which you picked where you will face the Dreadlord is in the Cathedral of Castle Ravenloft. That is where
Would
your
Samir
final
have
fight will be.
Would Samir have ever been to the Amber Temple in his time here in the research he's done?
No. It's very, very far to the south.
We know where it is.
Yeah, I was just hoping if he'd been there in his past, maybe he could have just teleported everyone there.
Hence why I said no.
Exactly. So,
Good looking
But
out.
based on us being told about it and being shown on a map where it was, we are familiar.
I'm not going to class that as familiar.
Son of a bitch.
I see where you're getting at. You understand teleportation rules. No, I'm not classing that as familiar.
What if I offered to roll a D100 to find out how close we end up?
Can you describe the location intimately?
No, I have only been there a handful of times. It is snowy. It is cold. If you go up there, you will need warm clothes.
Tell me more.
No. What more do you want to know, mister? Look, I will repeat with the symbol of my wristwatch. We are running out of time. Get yourselves over to the tavern. Who is attuning to this helmet? It's more of a question that I'm asking, actually. Or is anyone attuning to it?
I mean,
Fuck
I'll
it,
do
I'll-
it if no one else will, but
Yeah,
I'll go
I'll-
with Legion.
I'll put it on Amir, so don't.
Yeah, no, Asai's not getting to touch the helmet.
I've heard that.
Hands off my helmet.
No
Alright.
touching the helmet. That's
So-
that's inappropriate.
So
None of that. No eye contact. No first names.
So you tell me, guys. The helmet was passed over at the table. Who would have grabbed it?
We probably all would have stared at it for a minute, and then I think Farah and Samir would probably put their hands out at the same time and have that awkward, no, you take it, no, you take it,
All right. So
kind of moment.
for the sake of this session, I will add it to your inventory when we decide after the session. But for now, we'll just explain the rules if you do choose to use it. So one of you will attune over an hour. All right. Dimitri's just gonna just do this. Get out. Go on. Fuck off.
Fuck you too.
Yeah, well, you've got shit to do. Come on.
As I go out the door, I'll just kind of clap Orion on the shoulder and say,
I'm not
I
there,
am
dude.
No, because you went outside. As I go outside, Unless
I've
you've,
gone.
slept. Oh, you've gone.
Yeah.
Okay. I won't do that.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm
You
not.
do see
I
see
stormed off.
Tilly sat on the floor, leaning up against the wall
Sorry.
of the house. Though.
I just kind of curse under my breath. I can't believe I've been calling Brian by the wrong name this whole time. No wonder they hate me. I guess I'll sit down next to Tilly and say, that sounds pretty heavy. I'm sorry. Is there anything I can do?
No. Once this is done, I'm coming back for him.
Honestly, you won't be alone.
I think he knows.
He might want us to solve all his problems so he can get out of Barovia. But he's not going anywhere.
Good.
I think we all need a drink.
We need to find Orion again.
Yeah,
He needs to stop going off.
where have you headed to, Orion?
I just need to find a fucking bathroom, man. Somewhere with a sink would be amazing.
You know that there will be a bathroom at the tavern.
How convenient, I'll go there.
That sounds like I'm railroading you towards the tavern, but okay, there is a
Angry
bath.
marching towards the tavern.
There will be
Yeah.
baths and sinks in the other houses if you would like to break into them.
I am not going to go to a house. I'll go to the tavern. That makes sense. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll go there.
That was so weird saying that's where one is. It sounds like I'm railroading you. Do what you want, guys. Don't go.
Jack's got blue screen of death.
Oh no.
Oh, that's a shame.
Who was?
Jack.
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm on my phone.
Cool.
Oh no.
It's all right. We won't be using Foundry much anyway, mate. So whenever you're back in. All right then, guys. What are you all up to? You're outside Dimitri's house in the centre street of the village of Barovia. You do start seeing now that the March of the Dead has started to re-emanate at the graveyard and has started to make their way back down the Svalich Road.
But we need to find fucking Brian.
His name was-
Stop making it canon that I'm Brian.
If you will change your name.
Brian. Fine, I'll change it back.
Don't you dare.
Wait, we're calling him Brian. Like, if I'm honest, are we really going to believe Asai's version of his name over what we've actually been calling him for nearly 2 weeks?
But Asai's our friend, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll totally trust that side.
Coming through the door, I will say, yes, of course. Friends.
Farah's eye just starts twitching.
I think before we head off, Samuel will say to Tilly, look, I'm sorry, I know that my vampirism was inconvenient to you, and I understand that what I'm going through right now is inconvenient to you as well, and that you see me as a liability. If it's any consolation, I'm not enjoying feeling like my insides are going to boil over any moment, and I feel like I'm just going to split my skin and rip myself to pieces. But I promise you, if we come to the point where we face the abbot and I've not had any sign or word from the Mother of Ravens, then I will, you can cure me of this curse so that I can be some use to you against him.
It's not an inconvenience. It's not what I said and what I meant were two different things. I'm just worried about you. That was all. I didn't want another person to not be with us anymore. So it was more about that. And if I had an opportunity to help you, then I wanted to. But I respect your decision, and it's not an inconvenience, honestly.
No, that's okay. I mean, honestly, I feel like I might drop dead at any minute. I'm so exhausted. So I
Pretty
was sent here
rough.
to help you. Yeah, I was sent here to help you, and I thought that this was the path that the mother wanted me to take. But if I can't help you, if I'm a liability, then maybe I was mistaken. So if it comes to it, then if you're still willing to help me, I'll take it when it comes to the crunch.
Well, if this is what your God wanted you to do, then you have to follow that path. You might be suffering right now, but doesn't mean you're forsaken. They like to test us.
Well, I thought this was what she wanted me to do, but even after all the years I've been here, the last couple of days, I don't fucking really know anything. I just know
Keep
I want to
listening.
help you guys and get you through this and get you home.
Just keep listening to your heart and do what you think you need to do. You might come out of this being far more helpful than you were before. So do what you think is right.
Thank you, Tilly. Let's go get a drink.
Yeah.
At this point, Samir, your head will start to rack with pain. You can hear your heart pumping and throbbing in your ears, and just a ringing sensation spreads across your entire body. What level of exhaustion are you at the moment?
4.
Go to 5, please. You are 1 before
That makes
death.
your speed 0.
I
Does that
have
mean you cannot
0
move?
speed. You're going to have to carry me to the pub.
You currently have
Tilly's gonna have to carry Samir.
0 speed, and you will just collapse to the ground.
Oh my God. I will pick her up and drag her into the pub.
Tilly's going to drag
I'll grab her
Samir.
ankles.
No, she can do it.
Yeah, so Samir, this feeling is you sort of fall unconscious for just a second, but you're losing the feeling in your legs in order to be able to walk. So you are now fully conscious, but yeah, you're just unable to walk anywhere.
We've all had days like that.
Yeah. Is everybody else heading to the pub?
Yeah.
And for roll,
Is everybody else just normally walking to the pub while Tilly's dragging my body? Why do you all hate my characters?
I could carry her, right, Andy?
Someone help!
yeah, you
could carry.
I said I'd grab his ankles.
yeah, Tilly is surprisingly able to carry Samir quite
I'm sure
easily.
she can. It's just
Yeah.
no one else has reacted at all.
Why the hell has Tilly got insane strength?
Yeah.
Tilly's
Don't worry
got
about it.
their shoulders like this, like
Don't
she's
worry about
dragging
it.
along. And Weft and Farah just kind of pick up an ankle.
Like, it looks strange, this halfling carrying a massively armoured vampiric man, but it's happening in front of all your
I
eyes.
love to think that Tilly's got a better 8-pack than Orion. She's fucking
So,
ripped underneath the armor.
for old time's sake, we're gonna go to one of our battle maps. Ah,
No,
Where's
drama.
Milo? Where's Milo?
he's
Where is
there.
he?
He's
Hey,
there.
Orion!
He's there.
Yes! Yes!
I thought you guys would be
I
happy.
remember this place.
They were creepy children.
The scene is yours, guys. You are all in the Blood of Divine Tavern. You see to the left there is a table of Vistani. They don't seem to have moved since the last week and a half that you guys have been in Barovia, exactly in the same place.
Yeah.
Kylo Ren, Emperor Palpatine, still at their tables, still drinking.
They are.
You do see a couple of other new faces in the tavern. You can hear some kids playing off in the corner. You see a strangely familiar face at one of the tables, but it's up to you. Barman stood behind the bar, as he always is. What would you like to do, guys? Overwhelming, I'm sure.
Are we allowed to move the tokens, or?
Of course you are. We're going to go back to old school days. Just because I thought it'd be fun.
I can't move shit. I'm just
Hello there.
in the doorway, presumably.
We've just walked off.
Sam. But I'll tell you what, I regret giving you level 5 there. At this point, just you walk around wherever you want. In this tavern, there is an arcane aura that allows you to move at whatever speed you want. There you go.
Whatever speed you want.
You want.
Well, no, hold on.
I
I'll
will
break my
at
game.
1,000 feet per
88
turn.
miles per hour.
Shut up.
Samir has to be carried into the pub, but the minute he's over the threshold, he's suddenly running around like the fucking
Yeah.
Looney Tune.
He's
Quite
happy.
limping.
There is a
This is-
there's a math.max clamping your movement speed to 30 feet. All right. What would you all like to do?
Farah has just walked over, plonked herself down at Kylo Ren's table, and is sitting with her arm on the table like this, just staring lovingly at him.
Oh, you again. What is it? Let me guess. I look like Kylo Ren.
Yeah, actually, you do.
Okay. What? Do you need anything in particular?
No, I just like looking at your face.
All right.
It's a good face.
You won't be seeing me much around these places anymore. I think we're going to leave.
But you can't leave Barovia.
I don't mean Barovia, I just mean anywhere but here. Anywhere where I go to take a drink and I just get pestered for looking like a familiar face that they know from their world. I've had enough. Honestly, I've just had enough of this.
Is the Death Star calling you home?
No, there's no such thing as a Death Star.
There definitely is such thing as a Death Star, let's be honest.
No.
Definitely.
But that's a shame, because we like seeing you around. You bring up the team's morale.
I couldn't give a shit.
We get so excited when we see you.
No. I'm leaving this place. Mother.
Oh,
Palpatine. Mother. Come.
that's a woman?
That's
Yes,
dark
that's-
side talk.
I am a woman. And Mark.
I'm so sorry. I have misgendered you this entire week and a half.
Mark my words. You will see me again. And they
At least I'll see
leave
one of you.
the tavern.
Just making all the enemies.
Well, the curse of Kylo Ren will soon be real.
Revenge.
Like, oh. Farah's gonna look really sad and just go sit in a stool by the bar. Just,
You'll see the barman will come on over. Oh, hello there. What can I get you?
whatever strongest.
Whatever strongest. I've got ale.
Really?
Yes.
That's
Do you
it?
have
No.
Do you have any wine?
No wine.
Give me as much ale as you can get.
I have 1 glass of ale. Is that what you would like?
Really?
Yes.
Like 1 glass for everybody in this tavern.
Oh, does somebody else want to drink?
Yeah, him. And she'll just point at Weft.
Oh, right.
Ah, fuck this. I'm going to vault the bar and I'm just going to start
Oh, hello there.
fucking finding more booze.
Who are you?
Oh, don't worry about it.
Ah, you're the one with the ruby.
Sorry?
You're the one with the ruby. Do you still have that ruby?
No, don't know what you're talking about. I'm rooting around the bar, the shelves behind
Are
for
you?
anything that is alcohol-like.
Yeah, roll me an investigation check.
I'm
I
going
want
feral.
something strong. Yes, go feral.
Investigation. Why is it always a -1? Fuck.
So 7. you sort of,
Can't find
you
alcohol.
move a few bottles around. You're just sort of rushing through it. As you move a couple of bottles, you find like 10 pestle and mortars. Like there's just like a stack of them underneath there. He's just got tons of them.
I was going to point to them and be like, "The fuck, dude?
What?
What? Whatever. Where's the booze? Tell me now."
Oh, I've got loads of booze. It's down there where you're looking. I've got some really strong stuff.
Right. Great. Break it all out. Thank you.
Oh. Do you care to see any of my other wares that I have? I have some magical items.
Yep, we'll see those too.
Yep. I have. Let me list them off like I'm an NPC in a game. I have greater healer potions, but you won't find them down there. Don't worry. Don't think about stealing them. They're hidden. I have some superior healing potions, if you'd be so inclined. I obviously am a gem collector, so I can do you some diamond dust, if you were ever interested. I do have a few magical items that I have in stock right now. I have a band of counter spells. Piqued your fancy, hasn't it? I have a cloak of protection. And he'll look over to you, Farah. I see you already have a cloak of protection. Not to worry.
It doesn't do much, if I'm honest with you.
Well, with 2 cloaks of protection, you can combine them to create a poncho of protection.
Oh, God.
Oh my god. Oh my god. A poncho of protection that goes
Yes.
over my suit.
Yes, very much so. I also have this random spell scroll that I found in just this book that someone lent me. It says Conjure Ferryman. I also can now enchant weapons to a +1, +2, or +3 level, whatever you require.
This all sounds very expensive.
Yes.
How much is that
very much
spell
so.
scroll?
The spell scroll will set you back 1,000 gold.
Can you do me a deal?
No,
Why not?
Oh, wow.
I mean the price is the price.
Yeah, but why can't you do
Just
me a
gonna
deal?
lean a-
What's that small
How
half?
long?
I just wanted to lean across the fire and be like, "Have you guys got like loads of money or something? Because I don't have any money."
I've got like 170 gold, but that's why I want a deal. So can you do me a deal?
I mean, if you chose to buy a lot of things at the same time, I'm sure we can come to some kind of arrangement. You will.
What if we bought everything?
What do you mean everything? Just everything?
Like everything you've just listed, what if we buy it? How much do
How
we
much
have
for
to
the
pay?
pub?
How much
For
for
the
the
pub.
I'm not selling my pub.
And everything in it.
This was handed down from many generations of rat catchers.
How about this? So basically, we are about to save existence.
No
Okay.
way. You're
So
joking.
we are, yeah. No, I'm serious. We are going to go out into the road now. We're going to save existence. That includes you and your
And
pub.
your job.
Without
The
us, you will die.
Only way we can do that is if you give us all the stuff. Now listen, we can't pay for it all right now. We can drop you a load of cash, and then when this is all done and existence is saved and you continue to live, set your watch for 5 days. On the 6th day, if you're still alive, we'll come back and we'll pay for the rest. I'll put my hand out as if for him to shake it as a deal.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Come on,
Come on,
motherfucker.
what a time to nat 20. Come on.
Come on, let's go.
Come on.
Come on, motherfucker.
Higher than your investigation.
No!
Hey, clap.
Jack, you legend.
Holy
Right.
shit!
Speak it,
I
and it shall be true.
I'll
I
have a
think-
+3 sword, please.
I tell you
I
what.
think we should redecorate. West, we could have a bedroom down here.
I will tell you what I can do for you all. Unfortunately, my weapon enchanting service does require physical gold to be present during the enchanting. I do not have that kind of gold in order to enchant your weapons. However, I would give you
Everything.
Everything else.
I
You
will
could loan it to us.
And the pub.
I will give you
I'm going to pay
everything.
you back.
I will give you everything that I currently have in stock. How's about that?
Deal.
You come back and you pay me 10,000 gold in 5 days.
When you're
Deal.
6 days. It'll be 6 days because
6 days.
that's when you'll still be alive. And you'll be so grateful that you're still alive.
Why will I still be alive?
Yeah.
Am I about to die?
Because on the fifth
Yeah.
day is when we're going to save the world.
Why don't you just
You
save
don't
it?
set your alarm before the end of the world.
Why don't you
set
just
it
save it
after.
today?
Yeah, we're going to do that. It's longer than just clicking your fingers and the world is saved.
Like we have
Things
to, we have to go somewhere else. We can't save it in this pub. We have to go somewhere, which is going to take
Really?
a couple of days to get there.
Can I
You
help?
may as
And
well
then we
set
have
it
to do
up.
that.
You're wasting time. Just give us the stuff.
I mean, I'm going to give you the stuff. But is there any way that I'll come with you if you want?
Sure.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Come with us. Yep, 100%. You can come with. Not a problem at all. I'll look after you.
Okay.
Farah's just going to stand next to him and smile really sweetly so that our very pointy teeth just make a very brief appearance. Just like, yeah, you can come with us.
As
Okay.
Weft is blinking with 4 of his eyes separately.
And Emil is just outside by the windows.
How strange. You're all implying that this is some ominous act. I still want to come with you.
Yeah, you can come.
Fuck it, why not? Here, take everything. So you fuck it. You guys will get, and I'll write it. I'll just copy and paste it. It's Foundry.
Sorry, Andy.
No,
This is incredible.
Amazing.
This is the equivalent of in video games not spending any money, and then you get to like the shop before the final boss,
Yeah.
and you buy everything.
It was just as Andy said. Sure, if you give me a nat 20, and instantly I was like, oh no.
gotta honor those nat 20s, man.
Crazy idea, but why don't we just go see Strahd?
I mean,
Let's go to Strahd instead.
I mean, if you,
I might need a minute. I need a minute before we go and see Strahd, please.
We can give you a piggyback to there.
so
You just throw me at him.
in the chat, you guys have got 3 greater healing potions, 3 superior healing potions, 5 bags of diamond dust, and you'll see he will just crush up the gems with his Messlin Porter for you. You have a band of
Messlin
counter
Porter?
spells. This
I don't
band,
think I need them. I don't think I need them dusted. Just so you know.
I know you don't, but I'd like to dust them because
Oh.
I own lots of pestles and mortals.
Oh, I can see that. Yeah, cool. Okay.
Yes, it doesn't matter. Your spells will still work the same way. Chill
Oh,
out.
okay.
I'm explaining things as I hand them over to you. Here,
So you're grinding them before you give them to us?
yes, it's the service that I provide.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
How much did I have before this?
How much what? Money?
No. No, I'm asking DM.
No, yeah, you had no... The only person with currently
None.
who has diamonds is Asai.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. As you used your diamonds.
Yeah, so that 500 gold's worth of diamond dust will do 1 revivify, basically.
But you do have... Yeah, Asai,
Right,
between
wow,
you
Asai.
two, you have 2 revivifies.
Yeah. Got it.
Here is a band of counterspells. This will allow you to cast counterspell at 3rd level 3 times per day. It recharges at dawn. A cloak of protection. Always a good item to have at any point. And a spell scroll of Conjure Ferryman. Use it wisely. I haven't got a clue what that thing does.
Thank you so much. Such a great deal. Honestly, you will now live because of this deal.
Okay.
And because I'm so unbelievably persuasive.
Yeah, this is gonna matter now, then, guys. So, the band of counter spells and the cloak of protection. Who's wants to take them?
I mean, if I
Don't
live,
require
the
it.
cloak of protection would be handy, but
Who's got the lowest AC?
Most likely Farah.
But I already have a cloak of protection. Is the even funnier
it-
part?
Does it stack? What's your AC,
So,
Farah?
14.
rules
Oh
is
yeah,
written.
can you stack it?
Rules is written. You cannot stack
It's
a
an
cloak of
attuned-
protection. However, you in my campaigns you can combine them to create a poncho of protection that will give you
Okay.
the benefits of both. Because why can't you combine them?
I love the idea. You're just wearing one down the front, one down the back, and calling it a poncho.
Yeah.
Just wearing your jumper backwards.
The hood is even just at the front of it as well.
It's gonna look so good though, like if you're dancing and then you twirl around really fast and it's like
Store food there, some snacks.
I don't know, because if Samir wants it, Samir can have it.
So
oh, it's okay. Whoever needs it most.
above the
Like, it's-
table, these items do require attunement. So I'm not paying attention to what you guys have currently attuned, but just make sure you got slots for it.
Pip, can you counter spell anyway?
I have counter spell, but obviously I've only got my three
Yeah,
third
but-
level spell slots.
Yeah, but you'll still want so somebody else should take the other one.
Yeah.
So then there's two people that can counter spell, so we can counter spell twice in a round.
Do you have to be a spellcaster to take it then?
You do not.
Oh, okay.
I would suggest somebody else. I might be a bear or something, so probably best not for me to take it.
I'd rather save my reactions for protection.
I need to save mine for warding flares.
My
I'm in
reactions are
toilet.
counter spell anyway, so
Looks like Assai's getting it.
Above the
Fuck.
above the
I'll give
table.
it to
Oh,
Orion.
that's-
You can have it.
Go on.
You can have
That-
it, Orion.
Okay.
I mean, I'm in the toilet, but if you want to give it to me, then cool. I'll use it. I only have
Right.
deflect missiles as a reaction, I think, and I've never fucking been able to use it once.
no, because you were
Yeah.
trying to catch
Give it to Orion.
javelins.
Right.
Pals!
Orion has the ring.
What, are you trying to spell me?
Orion has the ring of counter spells. Who's taking the cloak of protection?
Great.
Farah.
Farah on the cloak of protection to make a poncho of
Yeah.
protection. So
15
I'm not-
AC, 15
I'm not-
AC.
I'm not going to give you that now, Farah, just because I need to make Foundry actually handle that because it won't up your AC with 2. But I'm going to make it work, all right? So just remember that your AC will now be 15 once you attune to it, which you can do over these hours. Orion, you've got a ring of counterspell. Above the table, Orion, you've still got an unidentified ring in your pocket. The
I
barman
know.
here is very proficient at identifying things.
Okay, just let me have my meltdown and then I'll ask
Sorry.
him.
Do we not have the scroll anymore?
You do? I'm just
I
saying.
think Farah might be in a bit
Oh.
of a huff with the scroll, if I'm honest.
Oh,
Oh, I see.
Right, so last things to resolve then. Free superior.
Farah just holds her hands out for the spell scroll.
And you have the spell scroll. The
Yes.
free potions of superior healing. Obviously, they could just be divvied up.
Yeah, I can take one because I've got,
Okay.
you know, I save people from dying. I can also hand them the health.
One's
I can't
over-
actually heal
Same.
anyone. Cleric.
Okay, Tilly will get one,
If the healers are up, everybody's up.
and then
Yeah, it's a good point. I can heal as well, so if there's a third, perhaps.
Yeah, I was going to say there's no point in me having one because I'll be the first one to deck it.
okie dokie.
You
And
can't drink it when you're down anyway.
are you
Yeah.
happy for me to have the same logic for the graters, or do you want those to go to the other 3 people?
Well, yeah. So if the healers, so that's Weft, me, and Assai take the superiors, and then
Yep.
the other 3 take the graters.
Sounds good to me.
yeah. I feel like melee definitely needs some potions. Also, I'm
Mm,
wicked fast. I can get to people.
Speedy boy.
Okay.
I can
The messenger.
Ah, ah, heal.
Okay.
Again?
Where is
No.
That was too fast. I didn't see it.
where
I just heard it.
where are you,
Blur on my
Ryan?
screen.
I'm in the bathroom. Well, I don't actually
He's
know.
in one of
I
the
went-
bedrooms.
I'm in one of the bedrooms. I couldn't find a toilet. It wasn't on the map.
She's just gone to shit in a random bed. So she's been hanging around
Being
with
a-
Kreshkov.
I've been really holding that poo for about 3 sessions,
Oh my
apparently.
days.
Okay.
He's being a
Oh.
fucking edgelord somewhere else in a tavern.
Okay. Right. Items resolved. Sorry, sorry, that was a bit of a cluster, but it may be that we need to utilize these things at some point. All right. So normally
No,
we'd do
I'm
that
sorry for
after a
rolling that.
session. Just remember what you've got. We'll sort it out afterwards. Seems yours still goes.
What was your name? Sorry, friend.
Oh, my name is Brendan.
Brendan.
I think that's what
Nice to
Dimitri
meet
said a
you,
minute
Brendan.
ago. Yes, Brendan.
Brendan. Lovely name.
Oh,
I'm going
Welcome
to
to-
telepathically communicate with Asai and just say, Asai, I can't do it, but, if this guy accidentally fell in a big ditch or something while he was out with us, that wouldn't be the worst thing.
I'm just going to wink.
Would you all mind if I brought my friends with me?
Yes.
Oh, you would mind. Oh, they don't take up a lot of room. They will stay in my pack.
What are they?
So this is Marcus. This is George, and he, as you say this, he'll bring out some taxidermist rats onto the bar.
Farrah gets really excited.
Yes, this is George. He can sometimes
She's got a
be a
fetish.
knobber, and this is Susie. Now I do believe one of you took my most favourite rat, Pete. I don't suppose any of you still have him, do you?
But where's Linda and Rosemary?
Oh, they've been bad. They were banished to the kitchen. No, wait, I don't have a kitchen. No, they're out back somewhere.
Farrah will stick a hand in a backpack as she leans. Has he pulled out the rat
Yeah, there's currently three on the bar.
on the bar? And she'll lean down to the one that he identified. Be like, "Hello, Susie. It's nice to meet you. Pete's very excited to see you again." And I will pull out Pete the rat.
And as you pull
And
out Pete,
I'll put him on the bar next to Susie.
as you put him on the bar next to Susie, you see he's drawn a picture of a love heart. And Susie has drawn a picture of a lightning bolt.
I straight up thought you were going to say dick.
No. That would be rude. Ah, see. Reunited again. Pete and Susie. The most unlikeliest of couples. Right, you lot. What the fuck are you doing?
Jack and Jim have set up.
Brilliant.
What the fuck?
I'm so glad I brought the battle maps back out, guys. I'm so glad. It's worth a change. Is there anything else I could do for any of you?
What's with the drawings?
Oh, what do you mean?
Pete, he draws things, and he told me that
Oh,
he
yes.
was drawing the future or some shit like that.
Oh, that sounds
I
like,
was really exhausted.
that sounds like a load of hockey puck, doesn't it? No, he's reading.
But he drew, look, and I'll point at the bit of paper and be like, look, he drew a love heart, and And Susie drew a lightning bolt.
You must have drawn those. What do you mean?
No.
He's a
What, with
taxidermist
what?
rat.
And she's just going to like hold her hands and be like, what the fuck have I drawn them with?
I don't know. Crayons?
And where have I gotten crayons from? Point to me where the crayons are right now.
He will. He will point to the taxidermist rat who is holding a crayon. I'm so confused. There's a crayon right there.
But I have not touched it. Have you seen me touch the rats since I put them down?
Hold on, let me just get this straight. Pete is holding a piece of paper with a pink love heart on it. He currently has in his hand a pink crayon. You're telling me that this taxidermist rat is actually sentient and has drawn this himself?
How the fuck do you think I knew about Rosemary and Linda?
Oh, there's no such thing as Linda or Rosemary.
You just said they were out back somewhere because they had been bad.
Yes, they're in the kitchen.
You said you didn't have a kitchen, you fuck.
I don't have a kitchen.
Am I being gaslit by the bartender?
Yes.
I don't
Yes,
trust
this is
Linda.
what he does. He says he doesn't have pestle and mortar, and then you look behind the bar and there's 100 of them.
I don't have a pestle.
I can't decide if I'm being gaslit by Andy or if Ferrer is being gaslit by the bartender.
I don't know what you mean.
He might be bipolar.
I'm not, no.
Well, bipolar him in a fucking second.
Which one said that?
which rat just said that?
He is all the rats.
Why do you have so many rats?
Oh, I mean, it's just a hobby. Some people collect stamps. I like to kill rat and stuff them.
No one collects
And give them crayons and bits of paper.
I didn't give
Gives
him a
them
crayon.
hobbies.
You must have.
Please stop gaslighting.
I mean...
I've been through a very traumatic experience over the last 12 days. I watched my friends die several times. I have a big scar from a hole in my stomach. I may or may not be really tempted to eat you.
That sounds really rough. How can I help?
Please just tell me the truth about the rat.
I promise. I promise you I'm telling you the truth.
Insight check.
Yes, go for it. Ooh. He rolled a 14 on the die. Yeah, he's so you get a sense that he's kind of telling the truth. It's hard to read though. You're teetering on the edge of that one. Your intuition is saying he's gaslighting you, but you can't help but believe him a little bit and disbelieve your own belief.
Ferrer's just gonna like scream in frustration and just out of instinct sink her teeth into his arm.
I'm stopping what is going on down here, you fucking...
Why are we being nasty in the corner?
We are not playing with a mill, and I didn't even mean to leave them there. My bad, you fuckers. So you take a bite. You take a bite out of his arm, do you?
Yeah.
All right. Why are you doing this?
Farah, chuck me a finger to suck on, will you?
Wet will hand up, will hold out his finger.
What
Just holds up a hand, just like 1 minute.
What is the damage?
It needs to be dismembered and bloody.
What is the damage of your bite attack?
It is 2d6 necrotic plus 3.
Okay, can you roll that for me, please? I'm not even going to ask you to roll for an attack. Like, he's just... Yeah.
Emil.
9 for his damage. As you bite into him, the bartender falls to his knees, collapses, and is currently unconscious.
I'll run over and heal him with him.
Oops.
She's just going to bite him again, Tilly.
Okay, he's back. He's back. Oh, what happened?
Are you going to
Nothing.
tell me? Can you please tell me about the rats, please?
I think you better just tell her about the rats, dude.
The rats are. I'm telling you the truth. I promise. Okay, I gave them the crayons. I may have been messing with you a little bit, but.
So you gave them the crayons. So who drew on the bits of paper?
Look, I'm telling you the truth. I assumed it was you. At this point, I'm starting to believe that you might be correct. They may be sentient in some way, but I've never seen them draw anything that I don't draw on them. I like to do it. I like to just draw little pictures, make little stories.
What do you draw?
I mean, I draw little trees sometimes. Sometimes I make Susie draw a love heart and Pete to draw another love heart. It's just...
You draw cataclysmic events.
Oh, no. What do you mean? Why would I draw such a thing? Therefore...
Pete the Rat told me that he draws things and everything's on fire and there's a catastrophic event and all of the planes of existence will be destroyed and everyone will be dead and each of the rats draws something different.
Now that does sound nasty. I made these rats a long time ago in order to just have a little bit of entertainment in this tavern. We don't get a lot of fun here in Barovia. The kids would come in and they would ask to see the rats. I would place them up and I would portray a kind of a play with them. They sort of just, one would speak, the other one would play, and the kids loved it. They've never drawn anything. It's what I do. What is so funny about my taxidermist rat collection?
Nothing.
But why are you all laughing?
Because you've made the grave mistake of putting a battle map up when there's no battle.
Yeah.
That's why.
I am fully aware. The DM is fully aware. As long as you're all having fun, I may present you battle maps again in the future.
Farah, remember, time is a little dodgy. It might be that what happened when it happened to you was happening at a different time.
I fucking hate time being soup.
I know. He knows what he knows. Since then, something else has happened. But that was before for us, but later for him.
I hate this.
Hey, Tilly. Get a point of inspiration for that. Good lad.
Thank you.
Hera's just going to let go of his arm and stand and grab whatever the strongest drink that is behind the bar and just start, like, downing it.
Okay, I assume you're not paying for that one either, and you'll pay me in 6 days, yes?
Yeah, sure,
Yes.
why the fuck not?
Oh, fuck it. I
More
mean,
or less.
Why
What
not?
the fuck is going on over here?
Right. We're getting out of this battle map. Now. Fucking Christ, you lot. That's terrible. I love you all.
Why is it warm?
You've had your fun. Right. Technically, you're still in the tavern, guys. What are you all getting up to?
Do you want to know?
No.
Don't ask.
It is about this time that you have all spent an hour. So the items that you have acquired so far, if you did take one of the items, including the helm of teleportation, you are now attuned to that item. It's not currently in your inventory, but you know what they all do.
Can I ask, Andy? I have a ring of fire protection. Does that take an hour? Fire resistance.
I would assumed you were tuned to it ages ago, didn't you?
Yeah, I thought I might have done, but I don't know. It's not clicked the tune, so
Yeah, click a tune, mate. I'm sure
Why
you
not?
would have done. Oh no, because it's what Tilly gave to you actually.
Yep.
Tilly left
That's
it
right.
for you. So yes, you
Yeah.
you could have tuned to that during this time as
definitely
well.
would have attuned to that. Yeah.
Okay. Cool, guys.
So I'll
Guys.
dry my finger.
Yeah. So if we're gonna go fight the Tristan Winters, who I assume is the abbot, we need a plan.
Plan? Murder.
Sure. I get the sense that just rolling in is probably not gonna be the best way to do it.
We need to start with a shitty spell.
Right.
So that he will waste his counter spell.
That's once we're in combat, though.
Surprise attack.
Exactly. How?
It is worth mentioning, just quickly, as Kate is, I assume, AFK at the moment, right? I can't read the chat or anything like that.
Yeah.
I think at this point, Kate would tell you that, or Orion would tell you that when they went to the Undercroft, they saw 3 individuals, one carrying a lantern of flame, the other carrying a large great knife, and the other one carrying a mace crackling with thunder. And Kate is there, so I do apologize, Orion.
So there's 3, possibly 3. Does that mean anything to
What was
me?
the knife?
Great
From
knife.
a religious.
No, I'm not going to make you roll for it. You wouldn't have ever seen anything like this before. Recounting it from Orion's recount of the events.
Okay.
Sorry, Kate. I didn't mean to do that, but you weren't here, so yeah. Sorry.
So good. I'm just having my poo in the bathroom.
I mean, Orion's still not.
Yeah. What are you up to, then, Orion?
Sorry, I turned my voice up. Oh, I'm just having a wash.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, last session, I've not had a bath since then.
Yeah. So there is a nice bath in this bathroom, nice ceramic bath. You do see some other stuffed figures in that room, like a little stuffed squirrel, a stuffed tree rabbit.
Oh, a tree rabbit. Sure. Those things.
Yes, they look like normal rabbits, but instead of feet, they have wings. They're called tree rabbits.
Oh, they sound so cute. I want to pet one. I'm gonna have a little wash. I'm gonna get rid of all of the blood, which I presume is still everywhere, and yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Cool. Yeah,
So you went hard.
Terrible, Jack. Terrible. So yeah, you do that during the hour. What are you up to?
Or me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll have a bath, and then I guess I'll go out.
I suppose what is everybody doing at this point? I'm just sort of I'm going off of your guys' choice at this point. This is
I'm pretty
completely
much
up
a
to you.
vegetable at the moment.
You've above the table. You guys have a helm of teleportation. You go wherever you want.
We can bump.
Do whatever you want.
We can bump. We can bump to wherever we want. So we can bump to the abbot right now. and just unload. Or we can try and play it smart.
Have we ever played anything smart?
I don't think we've ever had enough information to do that before.
Mm.
I feel whatever we do, we're going to have to look after. And he points to Samir, who's on the floor. Look after these.
Sure. So Samir now obviously is a challenge. But
how is Orion not in the same state?
Where is he?
Very good point.
They were both bitten and they were both suffering the effect. So, assumably, it moves at the same pace. So, how is Orion still standing and moving and fucking off to do whatever he's going to do, while Samir's in this state?
So what's different about him? What has happened to one that hasn't happened to the other?
Sex.
Like,
Irina.
do we know about the sex?
Nope.
Sex.
We do now.
Yeah.
Andy doesn't
And
know
if
about
we do, are we getting that's the cure to most things?
So,
gangbang anybody?
You know how to fix it.
Just queuing up.
I will abstain. Thank you very much.
I do feel slightly better after West's two fingers. Maybe we're onto something.
Ah, so it's just a good fingering you need.
He was quite proficient.
I would say that West gave me an added fingering.
I will.
Is that an item that requires attunement?
Yeah. Spend 1 hour tuning to it.
I will say quickly, for mechanical purposes, I made a mistake. Don't go up to level 5 exhaustion, Sam, because I forgot it made your speed 0, and I don't want to cripple you. So
I will play it as though I'm.
Yeah,
it's too late.
You are
With one places.
You do still have your speed halved, so you are 15 movement speed, but I
Mhm.
completely forgot it put you at 0 movement speed. That's my bad. So yeah,
It's like on deathbed.
56 and put me out of my misery.
Just revert back to 4 for me, please. That'd be good.
Yeah, I've done.
Cool.
I like
See,
how
I
that
do
was the
feel
bit he
better after
flagged.
West fingers.
I mean,
That's the bit he flagged and not Irina's magic funny.
I can't do anything about these discussions.
If that isn't a homebrew item on D&D Beyond by the end of the day, I'll be disappointed.
Yeah. Outrage.
Jacob, you know what to do.
So
Yeah,
what is different about those two? Well, how come this one is almost broken and the other one's got a smile?
Yeah,
I think you'll have to go and get him for him to answer that question.
he went to the bathroom. Someone go get him out of the bathroom. He fucking loves the bathroom.
I don't. I'm never in it. I'm just in the corridor.
Just hovering in the hallway instead.
You're just hanging around outside while Aceris has a bath.
I'm so sorry, Aceris. I was just trying to check how you were.
I was not.
Yeah.
So what is the plan? Because
we need Orion here to come up with this plan.
Oh my god, I'll just walk out of the bathroom. I feel like my ears are burning. I'll walk out of the bathroom and come and see you, all you fuckers.
We're just talking about you.
Hey guys, how's it hanging?
How are you not like Samir?
What do you mean?
Well, when we were all together, you and Samir were both suffering the effects of the werewolf bite. And now Samir's getting worse and you seem perfectly fucking healthy. After your brief jaunt away from everyone.
Got the trait because of the chat.
Oh,
Don't open the chat. Don't open the chat.
How do you feel?
A dry heat.
I'm sorry. I forgot the question. What was it? Why am I so bad? Oh, I'm an elf. Yeah, cool. Yeah, that pool we walked past.
You lot, behave yourself. You fucks.
I can't remember the question.
Why are you not a werewolf, you dickhead?
Oh yeah, there was a pool that heals you.
That's it, is it?
Okay.
Do you know where it is?
Yeah, it's in Kresk. You literally walked past it.
do you know it intimately?
No. Definitely not.
Do you know it well enough to teleport to it?
Yeah.
You above the table, you would be familiar with it.
I'm familiar that I could probably teleport to it.
I'll give you a little other path if you would like it. You are very, very familiar with your Vallaki mansion, where you know there is a portal back to Kresk. Just one option for you, but
I know.
Does anyone here not understand how teleportation works? By the way, I can explain it if we need to, but
Yeah, but I'd surely. Well, no, I'd have to tune to the helmet, wouldn't I? But I know the pool, like I've been there, so I could surely.
Whoever
back.
took the helmet, which is between Farah and Tilly, needs to be familiar with
No, it was Farah and Samir.
Farah and Samir.
I don't think I'm in much state to use anything.
Okay. So Farah, you've got the helm of teleportation.
So we. Okay. I was just thinking because I can't help Samir today. So the pool might be the only way to do it. We cannot go into the abbot with Samir.
Can we teleport to the entrance of Kresk, where I believe, I'm not fully convinced this is right, Neil's wagon still is?
Why don't we just teleport to the tavern?
Neil's wagon full of magic items.
Yeah, so you do remember that Neil's wagon is just a little bit out on the outskirts of the tavern. The
did you bring it in?
Yeah, it came in with you guys.
Okay.
That's going to be jacked.
What are we trying to achieve? Like, what are we trying to do?
We need to kill the abbot because we need to save Irina. If we don't save Irina, Strahd blows up the world. So, but we cannot do that with Samir in his current state. Look at him. He's a fucking puddle.
So is there not another way that we can kind of help
Yes.
him?
Yeah, I have a way, but I can't do it right now. Or we help him the way that Orion was fixed. Or, as Samir has wanted to do, is wait until whatever is happening stops happening and hope that is for the better.
As this conversation is going on, Samir, you start to get flashes of images in your head of falling sort of raven feathers. A loud scream can be heard from a man, but you can't see anything. It's all just completely black. And then you do hear the howl of a wolf. And then your vision just instantly returns back to you.
Where were you? You disappeared for a second.
I think I need to wait this out. I'm sorry.
We could use the portal at the house to scout out the situation while Samir waits. Once we know what the situation is and Samir's problem is passed, hopefully, we come back with everybody.
Well, how long is it going to take? Because we could just wait a day.
Do we have a
don't
date?
have many
We
days.
haven't.
Do we have that long?
Probably not.
How long is Arena going to hold out for? Irina?
What's it?
Exactly.
Would we, Andy, have semi-worked out how long it takes the portal to reappear once it's been used?
Yeah, you got the general sense that once it was used, it took a couple of hours the first time to come back.
Quicker than a day.
So do we
enough.
use that as per Tilly's idea and Samir stays in Vallaki and then follows us when the portal
I
is
don't think we all go. So I can wait with Samir if things are looking rough. No, because I can't do it now.
What were you thinking there, Tilly?
If I cast Remove Curse on Samir, I'm confident that will solve the problem, but I can't do it right now. I'd have to wait anyway, as I don't have the spell prepared. I don't think... No, I can't do it. I need to prepare it. Unless you've prepared it.
No, unfortunately not.
Or it kills Samir, and then I raise him. Either way, I can stay with Samir while a bunch of you go and do some scouting. Don't get in a fight. Work out what the scratch is. Come back to us. We do a plan with Samir at full health. Then we go back and deal with him.
Well,
With the
here's a good
knowledge
idea.
we've scouted.
Why don't I just go down there by myself again, looking for you guys, while you all wait in the house in Vallaki?
That seems odd.
Yeah, that seemed like a great idea last time.
But he knows we're not there, so if he knows you're there...
It was a dig, Farah.
Oh.
Yeah, I got pretty far. When I didn't know where you guys were, and I was worried about you.
I'm sorry, who left the tavern unaccompanied?
I'm sorry, Farah. Am I not allowed to go off by myself for 10 minutes?
Not if you're going to complain that we left you behind.
Yeah, which is it?
You cannot leave us and go and do whatever the fuck it is you wanted to do with Irina and have this magic healing session in this pool or whatever, and then complain that we left you behind. You left us, and we had to fight for our fucking lives to escape.
Well, I'm glad you escaped.
Same, to be honest.
Not all of us did.
No, you're right. Shake it up. Feels bad. Crossface.
Left. You can sneak around pretty good, right?
It's a skill I'm quite proud of, yes.
So you might be able to scope it out with a few people waiting at the portal.
I could do.
Assuming we don't bump into the portal and he's right there where he was before.
It's a worry. I also got the feeling that he didn't like me much. If I was a bit scared last time I saw him.
I don't really want to suggest this, but I could go in.
Because he was friendly to you? Or?
With this ring.
You guys don't see anything as he holds this up, by the way.
All right, Frodo, fucking hell. What's that?
It just looks like I'm indicating a size. But
is the ring in the room with us?
What are you on about?
Don't think bending over and showing your ass is going to make much of a difference.
It's a very underwhelming ring you have there, Asa.
Very small.
I thought we were the group that kind of gelled together in times of conflict, but clearly not. Can I put it on to demonstrate, DM?
You can put the ring on.
Yeah.
Which finger are you sliding the ring onto?
I just want to know before I do it. Is there like, there's not. It's not one-time use kind of deal. And I just put it on to demonstrate, and it's gone.
So as you have this ring in your hand, you can feel it. It feels just like a ring, but as you slide it on one of your fingers, it's just invisible on your hand.
Oh.
It's just an invisible ring.
He's not doing that trick, isn't he?
Yeah,
Ooh.
literally.
Wow, that's pretty good.
But I'm going to be fully committed to it, believing I'm invisible as I slide it on.
That is insane. I mean,
I just Asa, we can still see your clothes.
And I'm going to kind of dance in front of you as if I think you now can no longer see me.
I just want to walk up and flick him on the nose.
Lucky get.
I'll do it again.
Very lucky. Yes. I don't feel like using this ring for this situation anymore.
The fact that you DM'd that to me as well makes that so much funnier.
Yeah. The DM Jack going, I've got an invisible ring.
Yeah, you do.
You do, yeah.
Not a ring of invisibility, though. That's what you need.
I'm now believing that I've got a ring that will make me invisible.
Okay. It doesn't.
No, we don't know that.
The other thing we can do, obviously, is just wait.
Well, how about this? Why don't we just all go in together or not at all?
So we all wait and hope to God that Samir doesn't drop dead of whatever the fuck this is.
Well, we can bring Samir back.
Samir, why do you not want to be cured?
I would love to be cured, but I just sense that the Mother of Ravens wants me to walk this path. I don't know why, but that's what she wants. There must be a good reason.
Well, we can't force you. Well, we could. We could push you into the pool. But
Yeah, you probably could, to be fair, at this stage.
Just drag him in.
Good idea, Weft.
No, I wasn't suggesting that. But
You've come a long way, Weft. I'm proud of you.
Listen, I'm kind of at your mercy. If you want to drag me and forcefully cure me, then there's not much I can do about it, my current state. But that's where I am.
Here are my thoughts, kind of speaking bluntly. We've got to get Samir and Orion, who seems strangely chipper, sorted. Now, we can either do that elsewhere, but where? We can either do that, where this big bad evil guy is going to be, but these guys are going to be of no use. Or we just go in and just hope for the best, all the rest of us.
I think Orion's fine. It's just Samir.
Since when did Brian become fine?
Stop calling me fucking
Went
Brian.
in the pool.
You will know what my name is.
Ryan.
Ryan.
Oh no.
Wait, so this whole time,
No,
Ryan has
Ryan.
been an option?
Farah, can you make a wisdom save for me, please?
Oh, fuck off! Why am I doing this? When I haven't got my
With
back?
advantage, please.
I can't see a fucking thing. With advantage? Why won't you roll with advantage?
Oh,
Never
wow.
mind, I'm not rolling with advantage. I'm not, that's it.
Cool. Thank you.
That's the rule.
Another natural 20. Wow.
That's all. Sorry.
Wait. No, wait. No, I'll ask the question later. Never mind, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
I mean,
Actually, you know what?
I
Sorry, go on while I'm looking.
I can scout if you want me to.
No,
I don't
you're right.
mind.
It's risky as fuck. And it's risky as fuck if like half of us go and half of us stay or whatever. Either way, it's a risk. It's just if we bamf through that portal, it's possible that he's right there and we're straight into it. That's fucky. If we bamf in outside using the helmet, then we've got a chance to sneak around a bit before we get into it.
How
That's impossible with Samir.
I missed the walk from the gate to the tavern. How big an area inside is there? Is it
Quite large. So the walk from the gate to the tavern took you guys about 25 minutes. It's a large snowy expanse, and it just starts, the houses start to appear. It's a very, very small village with a tavern right in the centre, and then the road snakes up towards the abbey. So
Okay.
there was quite a distance between the gate and the village.
so there would be room to teleport in somewhere away from where we'd expect to see people or guards, etc.
Yes, and above the table you have been there once, and you have seen it for outside of the gate. You have seen for quite some, like about 20 minutes while you're having a fight. Inside the gate, you saw for a brief moment as you walked past.
Yeah.
Weigh
Okay.
those options up.
I have another idea. If we wait, so the abbot, he didn't speak to me. We haven't spoken before. I can, with the rest, make him believe that you're all dead. It'll take some time, but it's doable. And then I push it all through the teleport. I try and get him to calm the fuck down. If that doesn't work, Bam, I bring you all back up. Go into it.
I don't think the problem is him being calm. He seems very calm.
All right, less hostile. I can try and convince him that I've chosen to side with him or something.
I think it's a good plan.
I talked to him. He's obviously some kind of... Andy, I didn't see him for very long. Did I get the sense of him generally, like either his religious leanings or his, like, or anything like that? Like, anything about him that I can determine that would, from things that I know, that I could connect to him with?
No, so himself, he looked just like any regular priest, very good looking man. You basically, after seeing the scene there and not doing much investigation in the abbey, you'd get the sense that this guy's just a religious nut job.
Okay.
But composed.
But composed.
So I could try and convince him that I am also a religious nut job. And then at the right time, pop you guys back up. As far as he would be concerned, you guys are dead. And I would say that I have done him a favor, a gift to him.
You could, and I'll take my hat off and slide it across the table. You say you could convince him that that you killed me. That might go down well.
That might help. Just you rather than everybody. Yeah, that might work too. You wouldn't be dead.
Are you sure?
100%. You'll think you're dead, but you won't be. And in a flash, I can bring you back up. If he's not in that bit where the teleportation circle is, or whatever it is, the portal, then we can do that.
Is the first step to get closer, to find somewhere to teleport into?
Yeah, well, the first step is Samir. So that's a wait. Either way. And we're already low on time. Andy, if we waited the equivalent of a long rest, like how much time do we have to Doomsday?
You have 5 days, including today.
Is it the beginning of the day or the end of the day?
It is, I'd say around about now, you're at midday.
And how long does Samir look like they've got in him?
Not very long.
More than a couple of hours, though.
More than a couple of hours.
Okay.
So maybe
With
there's
the
not enough
sending,
time.
we've got like the sending stones or dole or something, have we?
Yep.
What's the range on that?
It's infinite.
It is. It will reach the
But we have-
entirety of the current plane of existence that you are currently on.
Oh, I see. We'll go there, see what the crack is, message about it.
Well, I mean, you could just leave me behind, and then if it really comes to it, send for me, and I'll pop up.
We leave Samir with the helmet,
Why
go
are
through
we
the
in
portal.
such a rush? Can't we just wait?
You just play ball for 10 minutes. Stop being a bitter child just because you got left behind.
Were
People
you
are gonna
listening
die.
to any part of the "you've got 5 days until the end of the fucking world" speech?
And she's been coughing. He's been coughing.
I would have thought that that Irina's time is more limited than 5 days. Because if Strahd turns up and takes her, or the abbot hands her over, then we're just straight to facing Strahd.
Why do you want to wait so badly? What are we missing? What haven't you told us?
Don't want anyone else to die.
Everyone's gonna fucking die if we wait.
Exactly.
Okay.
What haven't you told us?
I don't know, Ferry. You have to be more specific.
What happened in the time period between you finding your way to the Abbey, seeing we weren't there, and eventually getting to us with Dimitri?
I can't do this level of emotion, guys.
Wait, go back to the battle map so that we can have a bit of comedic relief while we're trying to be serious.
No.
Yeah.
Let's go. Okay. Okay. I went off with Irina. I'm sorry. It was one time for 10 minutes. I thought I just wanted to do something normal, for once. And got in the pool. Felt great. And then when we went back to the tavern, you guys weren't there, and kind of found out that something bad might have happened, and got kind of angry. And then I went to the cathedral, and you guys still weren't there, and there was just Neil, and he was dead, and there was Santa, and he was dead, and you guys weren't there. And so I was looking for you, and I went down, and it was really dark, and I was kind of rough, I didn't have much left. I just kept thinking, like, what if you guys are still down there? Like, what if something really bad is happening? I have to kind of get you out. And I guess I kind of went too far. And that Tristan guy found me. And he offered me this deal. He was like, stay, and I'll spare your life. I kind of considered it for a minute, because I thought he has something that we need. I thought, if anyone can fake it, then maybe I can fake it, But then I just couldn't. And so he kind of took Irina, and didn't know what to do because he's so strong, and there's just me again on my own. So I couldn't think of anything to do but wait and try and bring back Neil. And yeah. And I also have the dog in my bag. I didn't know when to give it to you. Didn't seem like a good moment. So I'm sorry, okay? But he is really strong and he wants to kill us all. And didn't really have anything until I had you guys, so. Dunno. Sorry.
I'm sorry you thought we left you behind. We didn't exactly leave the tavern by choice. And when Tilly came and helped us escape, it was we thought Irina had come, and she said that she'd bring you to us. We didn't know that she was Dimitri and that Irina was still with you, and that you'd think we'd just upped and left you.
It's fine, you should have left. It was the sensible thing to do. I just, you guys, you kind of mean a lot to me, you know?
You kind of mean a lot to us too. Even if sometimes we're not fully convinced what your name is.
Yeah.
You're important to this story, Ryan. The first...
Oh, God. Just have a snot bubble.
I need you to stop because I'm watching the tear roll down your cheek and I'm like, no, don't cry, no, don't cry, no, don't cry.
Clip that.
No.
Don't clip the snot bubble, it's not fair.
Clip the snot bubble. You're important to this story, Ryan. And the first thing we all agreed on when we was that we needed to go back for you. Dimitri just kind of cut us off and did it for her.
I'm not mad at you guys. I'm not just really scared, you know? When it was just me and him and he's so strong. And you speak about it like, yeah, we'll just go in, we'll get him. And I don't think it's going to be like that, you know? Look at Samir. Samir is not good. And he killed Neil and he killed Santa and none of you could do anything about it. And there's also conveniently, there's these 3 crazy dudes down there. Which I definitely know the descriptions of.
Hey, you definitely haven't told us about this before.
I definitely made notes in that one-to-one session. Right? There's some dude with an axe. I don't know.
As a reminder,
I think it's a mace.
there was one guy with a large great knife, one guy with a lantern that was burning flames, just pulsing flames, and one guy with a mace crackling with thunder as they trudged towards you very slowly.
Yeah, they looked pretty hardcore. So it's not just the abbot, you know, it's these other people as well. And then Irina, I don't know. She didn't deserve. I didn't know it was gonna be like a you or her type situation, you know.
If we do nothing, we die. If we face the abbot and his minions and he kills us, we die. If we face the abbot and we win, maybe everybody can live.
Who currently has the sending doll?
I think it was agreed that it was
Sarah?
me and
Orion, no?
Ryan. Yeah, because Irina sent the sending doll message.
Correct. So Ryan doesn't have a sending doll. So you hear.
Irina has the sending doll.
So you hear in your head, Farah. Hello, Farah. How are you?
Shit.
Coming back anytime soon? We have a score to settle.
I like the score the way it is. Although, I'd quite like to say something to you for what you did to my dog and Neil.
Why don't you come and say it to me in person? And we can really hatch it out.
Oh, I will, but I'd also just like to say it here. I'd like you to go fuck yourself with a rusty spatula.
And as he laughs, you hear the screams of Irina behind him. Horrible screams of pain and terror. She doesn't have much longer. It better come quick. Over. Bye.
Do we all hear that?
Only sending only occurs in Pip's head.
In my head.
It's whoever's
What does
holding
your
the
face look
doll.
like when you hear?
What's that, Darren? Sorry.
Farah, what does your face look like when you're hearing this?
Well, initially when I first hear it, I'm like,
Sarah.
shit. And then you kind of see, she'll kind of like sit up straight as she starts to get the confidence to be like, no, fuck you. And then you just see this really evil smile as she herself with a rusty spatula. And then obviously it kind of very rapidly turns to just like shock and like a bit of panic as she can hear the scream. And then obviously he fucks off.
Bye.
Guys, I don't think we've got a lot of time left. I think we need to make a decision, and we need that the sending doll. Irina must have taken the sending doll from Ryan. He has the sending doll. She's hurt. She's in a lot of pain. He says she doesn't have much time.
So, I'm going to ask you this, Farah.
Ugh.
I'm going to ask for another wisdom saving throw.
Right. This is where I can now ask my
though.
question because it feels relevant.
But hold on. Before you roll it, remember, with any roll, you can elect to fail. Now, what I'll say is, something is trying to get into your mind.
Okay,
Images
so my
are attempting to
question-
pierce your mind.
But here's the thing. I'm wearing the ring of mind shielding.
Then ignore everything I've just said.
Because after I rolled that nat 20, I was like, hang on a second, I'm sure I this.
So I made you roll of advantage because of just your natural ability of resisting that. But yes, ring of mind shield, forget I've said anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
What if we bamf to the pool and we wait there? See what happens to Samir. If he doesn't come around, chuck him in a pool.
I can do
doesn't
that.
matter.
Above the table,
Revivify.
guys, Farah cannot bamf to the pool. Farah has never been there.
But Ryan can.
You would need to spend another hour for Orion to attune.
1 hour over 8.
We could.
Can I, is it, with Samir, can I try to determine how long I think he's got left.
I think what I'll say at this point, Samir's condition looks terrible. Really, really bad. Or it did. It is starting to stabilize. The colour is regaining his skin is regaining colour. You are starting to feel less nauseous, Samir. You're starting to get your strength back. So go down to level 3 exhaustion, please.
Oh, it's fixing itself, this problem.
You're welcome.
I just lost half my hit points.
Yeah.
So you should be on like half health now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cool.
We can go to the pool. We can go to the wagon. We should maybe be a little bit. I don't think we're going to be very popular in Kresk. How do you say it? Kresk. We're not going to be very popular in Kresk.
Yeah, I'm not going to let you teleport there unless you can say it properly. That's one of the conditions.
Well, we're all fucked.
It's
Better
like
start
the thing
walking
in
now.
Harry Potter where he tries to say Nocturne Alley and he's like,
yeah.
Diagonally.
Diagonally.
That's it. Diagonally.
Diagonally.
Yeah, we might need to be kind of careful around Kresk.
Why?
Kresk.
What did you do?
I am.
Is this going to be a snot bubble?
No. There's no more snot bubbles. I might have I got carried away with everyone in the tavern.
Ryan, what did you do?
Genocide. I just maybe killed some people.
That
I'm not laughing as I say it.
That would definitely make you unpopular in Kresk.
Yeah, may have burned down the tavern and killed some people, killed everyone inside. I was cross. I think the Warforged might be okay.
Johnny 5.
Terry?
Whatever his name was.
Johnny 5.
Where did you
Hang on a second.
Well, great reference.
Did we rename the Warforged?
Yeah, we did. So I forgot his name, so it's now referred to as Johnny
Terry.
5. All right, Terry. But his code name is Johnny 5.
Terry's
still
probably
alive.
fine. Yeah.
Where
he's
did you
probably-
guys say you left the magic wagon?
It came into the town with us. It's somewhere near the tavern. But then, where were the pools in relation to the tavern?
Just kind of behind it. It wasn't far.
So do we bump to the tavern?
Maybe the pool is better. There's not much of the tavern left, guys.
That'll be an
maybe the
interesting
pool
end
is
to the
better.
session.
Yeah, maybe we bounce to the pool and then like it'll take an hour, right? And then we can take Samir and they can go in the pool. And then
No, not now. Because Samir's starting to look better, which might mean that he's coming out on the other side. So, make life easy. Go back to the house. You attune to the teleporting helmet for an hour. Over that hour, we monitor Samir. He's continuing to look better. Then we jump through the portal, save the teleportation, go to somewhere we know through the portal.
I mean, I went pretty deep.
Sure, good. So maybe that means he's
man.
not where the portal is.
In every sense of the word. Yeah,
just
I mean, I
quickly.
could take...
Sorry, Tilly. I'm
Insight.
gonna offer you the same. I'm gonna offer you the same thing. Oh, hang on. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My headphones have just gone really weird, but I can still hear you. An image is trying to enter your mind, Tilly. You can make a wisdom save to try and push it out, or you can elect to fail.
I'll fail it.
An image enters your mind. A large, dark room. You don't see a lot. But in front of you, the figure of the abbot approaches, and he stares at you and he smiles. The candles all around the room start to ignite. And the whole room is lit up like an arena. And he just stares at you and smiles.
The abbot's contacting me now. He's goading us.
Or he's lonely.
Hold up. I think we go back to the house. Give Samir an hour. While Orion attunes to the helmet. See what the condition is looking like. It's looking positive. Jump through the portal. Spring the trap. He knows we're coming. So there's no sneaky peeking about it.
He doesn't know we're coming. He wants us to come.
He knows we're going to come.
And above the table, you are now familiar with the place he's showing you.
Me?
Tilly is.
I can attune to the helmet.
What?
Directly in.
Sarah just holds the helmet out like.
Oh yeah, true.
That's one way.
Got you.
That's one way of doing it. But that's straight into a fight.
I'm just giving you guys a choice.
Why don't we go back to the house, wait like an hour or two, see how Samir's looking. If time's ticking too long, pull. Abbott, Irina. If it's looking good, pull, Abby, hallways, down, Abbott, Irina.
Bullet points.
Flowchart.
Lots of if statements, but
yes.
That's it.
It's a switch case, dude.
If else.
Come on.
If else.
Shit. And the last if else is just dead. So, you know.
No, that's the try catch. That's the exception that's thrown.
That's the thing. Yeah.
What if we spoke to Strahd about it?
Oh yeah. Hey Strahd. By the way,
We're actively trying to kill you.
We really want to ruin it. Can you help us with that, please?
I mean,
Or
he's
what?
obsessed with Irina.
Okay, so we tell him where Irina is. He goes in, he kills the abbot, then we have to kill him. Not better.
What if, and this is again another big if, I use the sending doll to lie and say that we're in the Abbey and we've come through the portal he has to come upstairs to fight us because little bitch. And then Tilly, while he's like, when he comes up, Tilly bumps us to that room.
Wow, hang on. We could be in 2 places at once.
Yeah. We could
Right.
Avengers this.
Because we can go in through the portal, and we can go in through the helmet. The helmet.
Or we go
The
through the
thing I'm
portal,
worried
get
about
him to come up,
is-
and then bump to the room.
The thing I'm worried about that is time. Not how much havoc we have, but where in time we end up. If we bamf around, we don't know where we're going to land and in what time.
True.
We have to stay together.
So, first things first, go back to the house. Wait an hour. See how Samir is. Then we go in.
Then we go in. So if there's any prep you need to do before we go through that portal, that hour is the hour to do it.
Just need to do 6,000 push-ups.
And it's Tristan Winters must die. I also may have told him to fuck himself with a rusty spatula. So if anybody's got a rusty spatula, go and spare.
We heard it. You said it out.
I think there's a out the back.
Yeah, you do hear that the barman who's with you. Oh, by the way, I won't be joining you anymore because you bit me and tried to kill me. I do have a rusty spatula though. 50 gold.
I will pay.
Oh,
I
you
will
do?
pay you back for that rusty spatula in 6 days.
Okay. You now have a rusty spatula. No, bye. I'm not coming with you no more. Fuck off.
Okay. Thanks for all your shit. We'll see you in like 6 days ish.
You better.
Oh, dude, I need you to look at I need you to look at my ring.
Oh yes.
Oh God.
What you'll find there is that is a ring of spell storing.
Great.
Sorry?
That's really useful. What does that do?
A ring of spell storing allows up to a 5th level spell to be stored inside of it, or 5 first level spells, or 2 second level spells, and 1 first level, up to a 5th level spell slot inside of it.
Frickin' a Farah Tilly present for you, or Asai. I
It's,
guess.
no,
or
no.
left.
it is surprising. They are surprisingly good on people that can turn into animals. I don't know why I told you
Weft
that.
present for you.
I'll be taking that, thank you.
Where it's just like, I could turn into animals.
It's like he can cast the spell through the ring while he's wild shape.
Yeah.
Correct.
All right, back to the house.
Which house are we going to again? The one in Vallaki.
Yep.
Got
you.
Does someone not need to attune to the helmet first so that we can actually get there? Without it
Wait.
taking like
What?
3 days.
That's a great
We're
point.
still in the village of
So-
Grove.
Yeah, Farah,
Yeah, true.
Farah, you're currently attuned to it. You took the hour to attune to it.
Oh, there you
If
go.
somebody else would like to attune to it at the same, like now, then we'll just skip ahead an hour. Who wants to attune to the helm?
I'll just stay attuned to it because if we're going to have to spend an
Okay.
hour at the house watching Samir, then there's no point in spending an hour now attuning to it just for somebody else to transport it to where we're going to go when I can do
Okay.
it.
It won't matter
Just,
at that point. Yeah.
just quickly want to give Weft the jacket off Emil's back because I'm not going to use it. So,
Okay.
and that needs an hour. That needs attunement.
So
I thought
that
it
This was Neil's jacket, wasn't it?
a robe of
Yeah.
useful things.
But I thought all the
Uh,
useful
might
things fell
be-
off.
Yeah, it might be useful to roll on that jacket just to see what we get.
Yeah, we won't do it now. But it's above the table. Yes, when you attune to it, you will get to roll new shit.
Ah, okay.
Is it 3 items you can attune to at any one time?
Correct, unless you're an artificer, which you are not.
I have some decisions to make.
Cool.
I mean, I'm only attuned to one.
I don't think I'm attuned to anything.
I think we're at.
Oh no, I've got a ring. It's a ring.
We are at the point now where it doesn't matter too much who has what right now because of reasons. So we can sort all this out during the off session. Are we bouncing to Vallaki?
Yes. Neil's body is still on the
Hug
sofa.
me, bitches.
Farah, you currently are attuned to the helm teleportations. Everybody hug Farah. Roll a D100 for me, please.
Oh, fuck.
Oh
Jesus Christ.
no. Might have long resting anyway.
Wait,
Do we all roll one?
No, it's just Farah. Just Farah.
Oh.
So
What the fuck, Farah?
you hit white. You are now back in the mansion in Vallaki. And you notice on the helm, it was glowing like its nice tint of bronze, and it's now just gone dull.
How many charges did you say that it had?
It allows you to just cast teleport once a day.
Once per day.
I do.
Oh.
Let me check.
Ah, shit, guys.
Let me check. Hold on. Oh,
That's
no,
a
sorry.
guarantee.
No, it has 3 charges and is 1d3.
3 charges.
Yeah, 1d3. It regains 1d3 at dawn. Sorry, I thought it was just 1.
It's already been used. It's already been used 3 times.
3 times. Me and Jack are ruining the game for everyone.
No, yeah.
What time is it?
So
It has.
Or like
we
what
have to go through
general
the
time of day is it right now?
Midday.
Yeah, shit.
We have to go through the portal. So we wait. We see how good Samir is. If Samir's good in an hour or 2 or 3, that's still better than a long rest. Bam, through the portal. Abbott, you're a cunt. Beat the shit out of him. Save Irina.
Samir,
Fucking with the rusty spatula.
go down to level 2 exhaustion, Samir.
Easy.
She's
Been
still
5
got
minutes.
disadvantage on everything though, right?
She can move. He can move. We do need to.
Yeah.
He also needs to drop one of those potions now.
Well,
I'll give you the potion of superior healing, and you can tank that. How much is that?
Superior, above table superior is probably a bit overkill.
yeah,
Yeah, I've got greater.
let's
Tank a
get the
greater.
exhaustion down.
Well, no, because his hit point maximum's already gone back up. But he's at half health.
Don't you?
Would it be better for me to do a heal and then do natural recovery? Well, I can
Yeah,
use.
that sounds good.
If we're waiting for an hour, I can use natural recovery. Can I?
Perfect.
Do you want
Save
to?
save the potions.
All right, I'm going to retcon that potion, Sam, unless you really want to use it.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, quite happy to do that. There you go, it's back in there.
So, sorry, you can... Okay, that's
Let me just check. I think natural recovery is a short rest.
So you're not going to need... That's an hour. So you're not going to need that.
Yeah, if you guys can wait an hour,
fine.
you can use your hit dice and take a short rest. You're in your mansion. There's no...
Oh, that's true. You could do that as well.
Yeah.
Okay, problem solved. I gotta go, guys.
All right, we will end the session there.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, guys. I hope you enjoyed
Thank you.
watching that one. See you next time, guys.
Bye.